All right. Is that live? It's live. Excellent connection. And my screen's black. Oh, damn, I need to change the thing. Hang on a second. As much as that might bother people. Oops. There we go. I'm a professional or something. Oh, yeah. I have it trying to stream Halo. That's why I can't capture Jack Diddley. WoW Classic. Really? WoW Classic.exe. Okay, there it goes. And should be able to capture audio too. If my thing will load. Okay, yeah, it's going. Radical. Okay, so I think I left off in a different room last time because last time I think was when I had just gone and yeah, so I had just gone and sold plasma. Um, I didn't really give a gigantic update on that the day after, I don't think, but uh, like so I had sold plasma and I was so out of it after selling plasma that like I couldn't even like stay focused on anything worse than I already do. Like I already know that like I am all over the place and it's impossible to like keep up with what the hell I'm yapping about. Um, but dude, I was so much worse, and I was like trying to talk to my friends after I ended the stream to like tell them what was going on in my world, and I was just like a mess. I was totally incoherent. It was like I had been drinking. Um, so yeah. Now anyway, I have since recovered. It's been a damn week, so I'd hope I recovered. Um, I have no idea what I was doing last time. I think I was just collecting leather and stuff. Um, so uh, probably gonna head back to Westfall again to gather up some more XP and stuff because uh, I still don't feel super confident about going over in this area in Lochmadan. So um, I'm gonna go to Westfall first. To why am I walking? I could just fly there. How much money do I have? Yeah, we're fine. What's good in the hood? Uh, but yeah, so good news. Since last week, I have been talking briefly in passing about like the job that I'm starting and everything. I officially start Monday, uh, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Um, I'll be
Well met.
making good money, uh,
For the Alliance.
and I'll be able to get better equipment and everything for my streams. I get the feeling I know who that is. Um, hello, welcome. But yeah, I'll be getting paid a decent amount now, and I'll be able to actually get other games or whatever to play on stream because Monaco 2 just came out, and my friends and I loved Monaco. I guess Monaco 1 when we were playing it, so that was really fun. Um, but it just came out. I didn't even know that they it was going to come out, so that was really cool. Man, my stream looks really fuzzy. I can't tell if that's my my computer is just not loading it or what. Hang on a second. Pull it up on my phone. And I still refuse to set up a second um, screen because my Oh, that's gonna be echoey. It's a little fuzzy. It's not that bad. Um, but anyway, yeah, my computer is kind of dog water, so uh, excuse me. Bless you. Thank you. Uh, my computer's kind of dog crap, so uh, setting up a second screen probably wouldn't work just because like my computer can't handle it. I tried doing that and it kept crashing. Uh, Whenever I play WoW Classic, it doesn't crash quite as often. Knock on wood. But retail WoW, it definitely crashes a lot. And I tried having a separate screen set up, and it wasn't working so good. So, uh, not doing that. Uh, but yeah, uh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I'm starting my new job soon. So I'm pretty excited about that. Um, I get to wear my fancy linen trousers that I spent way too much money on. Um, I forgot I'm not playing my other character that's over leveled for the area he's in. I'm in Westfall on a character that's the correct level, debatably. And I need more liver. Oh yeah, creature. There we go. But God, I just knocked a bunch of crap loose when I sneezed. But yeah, I have Twitch chat up on my phone now, so if anybody talks, I can read it, but not on YouTube because I can only have one open at a time. So can't see YouTube. But if you watch on YouTube, thank you. Uh, I don't I don't pretend to understand the algorithm, and I refuse to learn. However, God, I need to blow my nose. Follow your nose. Turn it fucking toucan Sam. I don't want to be sniffling a bunch on the stream. I make enough weird noises already. All right, let me get to safety for a second. All right, 1 second. Let me blow my damn nose. It's a good way to start the stream. Just boogery as all hell. Excuse me. All right, sorry about that. Um, so, yeah, what the hell was I saying? I don't remember. How much? Okay, yeah. So, off stream, I'm sure, like, if you're following along with the plot and everything of old Tanguish here, I I left off at one place, turned up in another. Um, I just hopped on because I was like, I wonder if I could get some like leather and stuff. And I made a rogue that does that I have doing alchemy and herbalism. So um, that way later on, once I get a little more leveled and everything, I can have him making potions and stuff for the for old Tanguish here because he's my stream character. Um, and I'd rather not die. You know, I get that's part of the part of the fun is the danger and all that, but I don't want to die, so we'll do our utmost to avoid that. I don't know if my Discord alerts pop up on the stream. Let me see. I could just rewind it while I'm waiting for it. I don't think they do because the overlay doesn't. You know, stylistically, I do think that. I know I mentioned it before, but like I genuinely think that uh, the Kingdom of Stormwind itself, including Red Ridge, Duskwood, Elwyn, and Westfall, I think it's one of the best designed RPG areas, whether it's an MMO or just a regular single player RPG or whatever. I think it's one of the best designed uh, environments or plurality of environments, however you want to describe it, in any RPG. Like, they blew everyone out of the water. Like, stylistically, I think they did a really, really good job having, like, consistency in all the areas and still having it, like, feel unique as well. Because it still feels like human lands, even though it's a different area, but it also feels like a different area of said human lands. Did I get enough things? Why did it just stop tracking that? What the fuck, dude? Oh yeah, I made a macro so it's easier for me to fight shit because I got tired of clicking this and then you know setting up everything. That's customer support. That's not options. Macros. Bam. All right. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it does. Fuck yeah. Look at that. So, yeah, it's been forever since I watched it, but I loved the uh, John Wick movies. I think I talked about them on the last stream too, but like, I didn't like how like otherworldly it got to a point where it's just kind of goofy. And like you could only suspend your disbelief so much. Hey, I got all the Gortusk livers. All right. All right. What else do I need to do? Patrolling Westfall. Stormwind has abandoned us. Foul wind of depravity. Wait. Dillweed. Uh, man, my manager almost sent me home one time. We were, oh, what the hell was I doing? Yeah, like we actually had like some important shit going on, and I was like, yo, check this out, come here. Did you see this? And he's like, see what? I was like, did you see this? And I like walked him through the kitchen, right? Because we were working at a restaurant. Walked him into the kitchen, uh, round to the corner, and I grabbed a fucking like a big, I guess a jar, I guess, of dillweed, and I was like, dillweed, and he was like, get back to work, and I was just like, get back to work? I haven't even been working to begin with. What do you mean back to work? Uh, and he was just like, you know what, yeah, go do something. I was like, all right, whatever. But yeah, I feel like that's always been a thing that I do, where I've always like uh, I've never wanted to take everything super seriously ever. It For me that's boring. Like, you know, people that are super serious all the time, or people that are obsessed with appearing mature, like that's one of the most immature things is
Greetings.
Like somebody says something stupid or whatever, and you're like, ugh, how old are you? It's like, who gives a shit, man? I mean, I shouldn't say who gives a shit
Can I help you?
after the question, how old are you? Not too much. I don't want to go to jail. But
Farewell.
no, like seriously though, people that like get so like fired up about uh like people acting childish or whatever. It's like, who gives a shit, man? Like, why would you like, who knows how long we're gonna be here for anyway? Why would you spend all that time just like, I don't know. Like, it's one thing to like think about how you appear to other people and everything,
What can I do for you?
but to like just be stuck because you don't want to look like a child or you don't want to act like a,
Be careful.
whatever. It's like, dude, laugh at poop jokes, laugh at farts. Who cares? Like anybody who wants to sit there and be like, "Oh, it's not funny. I appreciate a higher form of comedy." Like, fuck them. Uh, but like, uh, hang on one second. Sorry, my friend is messaging me regarding the stream. Uh, but like, yeah, like people will just, man, like I've cut people out of my life just because it gets to a point where it's like, dude, I don't want to be around you if uh if like you're gonna like if you're just gonna like sit there and like get mad and bemoan me because like I'm goofing off, having fun, whatever. Fuck you. Uh, like I don't know. That's just me. Like who actually gives that much of a shit? I guess I do because I won't shut the hell up about it. Um, uh, but yeah, it's just like I don't know.
That spell isn't.
I mean, part of me like it really gets my goiker when like people are obsessed with that shit and it like really annoys me. But at the same time, I like annoying them right back because I'm a child and I like fucking with people. Uh, but yeah, I like how I keep saying like, oh, I'm gonna do a little leatherworking off stream. I think I've done more leatherworking, uh, like on stream than off stream with this character.
That spell isn't. Can't start yet.
This fucking this macro is actually really helpful. It is trimming down a lot of what I need to do. Uh, I'm glad I did that. That was probably one of the smartest things that I've done this whole time. I literally made it because I have a warlock that I'm leveling as well, who's my tailor. Uh,
Charging.
and like, yeah, I just was like, man, fuck this noise. Like, I'm so tired of clicking all these different things. So I set it up so that uh my imp would attack at the same time that I would cast a curse. Uh, but like, yeah, man. Uh, I thought about, I was like, dude, I could just do this for my fucking uh my hunter, and then I won't feel like self-conscious. Uh, can I think, yeah, these are the right ones. It's so weird too, because I've been playing a little bit more retail WoW, because like I'm like under leveled for it. Uh, so yeah, the thing I was saying about John Wick is the black dude. I think he's just straight up called Mr. Nobody. Um, he yells nuts, and the dog that he has like runs and bites some guy's nuts off, which like that's fucking hilarious. So I was like, oh, like it'll be funny if I make that the like if I set it so that whenever I start a fight with something, he declares nuts. but I just
Can't
fucking
carry it.
mashed it. So it was nuts, 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 nuts.
I need to target
I
something
need to
first.
target something first. There we go. That's the good shit. All the cloth that I can send to my fucking tailor. Ah! Fui fui no bunga. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Coyote steak. Dude, I just killed like 8 of them. They have 4 fucking feet. How did I only get 2 paws? Yeah, fucking classic tropes. I think that's all murlocs down there. I do need murloc. Crawlers. I think I can cook crawlers. There's some more river paws. Nuts.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, like the
Can't cast
spectacle
that
of
yet.
um like the later John Wick movies, they're really fun. Um, but it's just like I don't buy it, you know? It gets to a point where you can only suspend your disbelief so
Inventory
much.
is full.
Ah, damn. Inventory is full.
I can't carry anymore.
Ah, fuck.
Inventory is full.
I'll need milk. Milk, lemonade around a corner, fudge is made. How fucking old am I? Furious Howl. Dead by 2 p.m. Well, good news, fucko. It's 5. It's almost 6. Oh no, it's almost 5. Wait. Oh, no, it's almost 6 for me. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna get doxxed. Somebody's gonna know it's 5:52 for me. I need to find a mailbox. Ah, excuse me. Because I have pants that I need to send to my tailor. Oh yeah. Ah, cha cha cha. Oh yeah, that's all the things that does that. Oh, and I also installed Total RP and DBM. I think I had mentioned it before, but I genuinely thought that DBM was short for Don't Bother Me because my friend had it and it kept saying DBM so and so is in a is like in a boss fight in this dungeon, and I thought it was Don't Bother Me. So it was like like it was a plugin that you have so you automatically tell people like, hey, I'm in a dungeon, like give me a second to respond. And I was so fucking hurt. I was like, hell, fuck you, Dan. Not really. I just like I sat like Shinji at the end of
That spell isn't ready
Evangelion,
yet.
just just sitting there, not not in the hospital. I'm so fucked up. Uh, for what it's worth, that is a great fucking series. I don't even like anime that much, but that is actually a really fun thing to watch. Uh, Also, I like that the creator of it just recently came out and said like the show is about nothing. The show means nothing. It's pretentious. I'm pretentious. If you like the show, you're pretentious too. Fuck all of you. Uh, that's just it's glorious. Oh, I saw this guy earlier. My friend and I were laughing at his name because it's Turdenberry. I guess I can't skin that. I can't skin that. Can I skin this? I can. Anyone in Moonbrook? No. No, I am not. Oh yeah, there's like the tiniest little sausage that I haven't explored in Westfall yet. So as it turns out, as far as I know, there's no achievements or anything on Classic WoW. Like you can't look at them, but it does say like achievements here. So I don't know. And I know that when I fully explored, hang on one second, let me see if I can get my friend on the horn here. And I'll just leave
That's
the.
good.
Oh, there you are.
Hold on, my volume's kind of fucked. Hold on.
King's honor, friend, for the Alliance.
Stream's on. Don't drop an N bomb.
You need something?
I know you wouldn't, but
Repeat that, you goofy goober. You slippery little sneaky snake. Alright. Oh,
have
baby,
you seen that
okay.
video of that dude that he has like I think he's wearing like not a dakimakura, that's a body pillow, kigurumi.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
Why do I?
What
Oh, I know
kind?
why I remember that. It had like a little snake on it. Like it was made to look like a snake, and it had a little red tongue sticking out, like right in the middle of his forehead. And he's just like, "I'm a sneaky snake."
I know. I love that meme.
I fucking love
That's
that
what I
dude.
was referring to.
Or that one guy that's dressed up as Sonic, and he's like tying his shoes all fast. He's like, I'm so fast. You don't even know how fast I am. And he like runs past his. It's like either his mom or his grandma or somebody, and he just eats shit. Like he just trips over a fucking ottoman and wipes out. And the best part is as he's tripping, you see that he cut the cheeks out of his pants, so his ass is out.
No,
And his
no.
his mom is just like, why the hell do you do this shit? Like, she's so fucking mad at him.
It just tells you that's
Have
just
a
the
good
usual shit he does every day.
Uh,
Just normal activities. Oh, jeez.
what the fuck? That person's moonwalking. Close to midnight.
Hold on, my little baby is sneezing. My little baby rabbit.
Mic it up.
Yeah, she's. All right, what are we getting into today? What's
I am in
kind of
Westfall
activities?
currently, just dicking
Are you
around
trying
here.
to get through that?
Nope, not at all. I am yapping about John Wick, or trying to.
It's a great movie. I like the, that fat guy at the end, like that boss.
Uh, I can't remember his.
John Wick 4. It was
Yeah, I
like
can't remember his
fucking
name. Oh, Killa. It was
kill
Killa.
it. Yeah, kill it, kill it. Oh fuck, dude. He looks so awesome. Like,
Well, that's the stunt coordinator
fuck,
for
man.
John Wick in a fat suit. You know that, right?
That's the what?
That's the
Oh yeah,
stunt
yeah, yeah, yeah.
coordinator.
That wrestler guy or whatever.
Yeah.
I know, I know. But still, he's so fucking cool. Like you see his teeth and shit in his like suit. Holy fuck, dude! I wish I had that kind of confidence.
Well, it's easy to have confidence when you're built like a stunt coordinator.
Well, I mean, like, still, man, that's just. He's a great character. I really like that character specifically. And the blind guy, holy fucking shit. Like how he used the
later.
bombs.
What can I do for you?
What are those called?
Flash,
Motion.
a flashbang?
No, like, he
Oh, the
used like
doorbells. Yeah.
Yeah, that was so smart. I was like, holy shit, people are really smart out here. Jeez. I love John Wick, sorry. Like, I really love John Wick. I used to play
Ow!
it. I used to replay it as background noise. I usually, like, just pick a movie and replay it all the time. That's one of the movies I would play. And I would just sit down in amazement as I would watch that fight scene between Killa and John Wick. It's like, oh, goosebumps. The music,
This
the
woman
lights,
died.
everything, the club. Oh my god, art. Mwah. Great. Chef's kiss. 10 out of 10. Yeah, as you can tell, I really love John Wick.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about the Pirates of the Caribbean situation?
No, what's up?
I called a friend over, and I was like, "Hey, you want to come over and watch Pirates of the Caribbean?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, definitely, right?"
Mhm.
and like I guess she thought something was gonna happen, and it sure as shit wasn't. Uh, and I put my hand in her face, and I was like, I'm trying to watch the movie.
You know what, me? Like, don't even want to fuck with me in my
And
movies.
she was like so fucking mad. Um,
You ever just you can feel their eyes on you, and
oh
you're
yeah,
just
yeah.
trying to watch the movie.
And I had
You're
the
like,
biggest fucking
fuck, do
grin on my
you?
face.
You know, if you turn, you're like, you're gonna get the, like, you're gonna get a kiss. You're like, fuck, man, I'm just trying to watch
I fucking,
movies.
oh my god, I pissed my friend's girlfriend off too, because she wanted to
How?
like, she wanted to spend time with him, and we were playing Halo,
Mhm.
and like, uh, she was like, you know, I can't remember what it was. She wanted to like go to lunch or something, and not for nothing, you know,
Like with him or something, like,
yeah,
or with you guys as a whole.
probably both, but she was like, oh, we
Mm.
should go to lunch, blah blah blah.
Just
Uh,
oh, just being his general vicinity.
yeah, and then like, uh.
I mean, like, you can't blame her for that, but go
Or
on,
no,
put
no,
enough
it was just the two of them.
context.
Yeah, it was just the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so I heard her say that, and not for nothing, we were all fucking broke. So it was like, I'm not going to lunch, and neither of the two of you go to lunch. I was like, we can't afford lunch in this economy. So,
A
uh,
picnic.
so I told her, or I told him to tell her, just look at her straight in the eyes and go, look, relationships are temporary, but Halo is infinite. And then I heard her in the back of like
Fuck,
his mic.
I literally folded that.
I heard her in his
one,
mic
I
just
took
go.
one damage from that.
I just heard her go. You're a real asshole, and I was like, I'm not serious. I don't know why you think it. Like
No, but it's a good joke if she knows like the
no,
titles and everything.
she did not think she did not think I was playing. She thought I was completely serious, and then
Oh, I see, I
like
see, I
he
see.
had to like take her aside and be like, honey, we're fucking broke. I don't have any money for lunch,
Aw.
and you don't either. Uh,
Aw.
and she was livid.
I mean, like, fuck, like just. Does she even play any games?
Yeah, she played Overcooked. Uh,
Overcooked.
and then what was that? Party
Yeah.
Animals. She played that with like because I had
What's
it on my.
Party Animals?
I have no
Party
idea.
Jam?
I have no idea.
Animal Jam? Is that what you're saying?
No, no, Party Animals.
Party
It's on the
Animals?
Xbox. I don't know if it's on computer.
Sounds kind of like a furry game.
It does. I think it's like Rec Room
Hello.
or like Mario Party or some shit. I don't know.
God, I love Rec Room.
I know.
See you around.
Uh,
Like, go on. Like,
But-
I'm interested in this game. I'm
uh,
curious what.
but yeah, so like she, uh, yeah, she played that, and then she didn't want to play Overcooked with me because I yell at everybody like Gordon, like worse
Oh.
than Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, I see.
To a
This
point
is
where like,
raw.
yeah, no, it was way worse than that.
Mhm.
Like I think I told you my friend wanted to play it, and I was like, you don't want to play it. And she was like, no, no, we should play it. And I was like, you don't want to play this with me. Just trust me on this. And she's like,
Safe
don't tell me what I
travels.
want.
You know what? I rage at games too. Like, I rage at games, but I know you you like to do little funny bits.
Well,
But
that's the thing. Is like
I
I
get
wasn't
that,
mad at
though,
all.
like,
I don't
the
give a
whole-
shit. It's just that like
Mhm.
I knew that she cared, and from me like hammering it home that she kept fucking up, it was just gonna make her crumble.
Mhm.
And like we were playing Overcooked, and I just kept picking up like bread or whatever and just throwing it at her because you could throw items in Overcooked.
Really?
Yeah, you could throw stuff. It's because like there's
Like
some
in
kitchen.
like in the lobby or in
No,
game?
in the kitchens because some of them are completely separated.
Oh.
So you have to throw stuff to the person who like you would have to throw you have to throw like potatoes to somebody to then have them cut it and then they throw uncooked fries to the person with the
Wait.
fryer.
Wait, you're talking about a literal game called Overcooked? I thought you were talking about Overwatch.
No, Overcooked.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Overcooked. You play as up to 4 people in a kitchen
Mhm.
with various challenges. Like one of them was
Oh, no wonder you were talking about Mario Kart. I mean Mario and that other game.
party.
Oh. Yeah.
But yeah, so Like we were playing it, and I was just like picking up potatoes and like tomatoes and whatever else, like entire heads of lettuce, and I'm just fucking whipping it at her, and I'm just going faster, work faster, and she's just like,
Just getting real intense.
yeah, and it got to the point where like she just completely went radio silent, and finally she got like one of the plates out. She got one of the plates out, and or like she handed me the plate, I took it and put it on the thing, and
Hmm.
as like I'm walking past her with the dirty plate, I just go, next time I want it done quickly and properly. And she was just falling apart the entire time. Uh,
Aw. It's like that idiot sandwich scene.
yeah, what
What
are
are
you?
you?
An idiot
I'm an
sandwich?
idiot sandwich.
Uh,
Fuck.
that was the same person. I think I told you about this when I was barbecuing. Like we were having a little itty bitty kickback or whatever, and
Hmm.
I was making hamburgers. Uh, and I knew what I wanted, but it was the first time I had cooked for the other two of them, or no, it was three of them, because it
Hmm.
was her boyfriend, and then one of our other friends. And so the two of them aren't listening. They're going back and forth, girl shit, whatever. Um, and I'm just like, hey, what kind of cheese do you guys want? What kind of cheese do you guys want? Hey, what kind of cheese do you guys like? I said it like 4 times before I just go,
How
hi,
are you?
and they both shot to attention. Uh, and like eyes wide as saucers. They look like baby owls. And I was like, "What kind of cheese do you guys want?"
Safe
No.
travels.
And
I mean, like, they weren't listening, but like,
they weren't listening for one, so I'm not mad at them for not listening. Uh,
hmm, but maybe they didn't hear you.
no, they didn't.
Like,
That's
genuinely.
why I did that is because they couldn't hear me. So I was like, "Well, fuck it, I'll just yell." But I forget that every time
Basically,
I
you turned
yell,
on Gordon Ramsay mode.
yeah, every time I yell, it scares the hell out of people because normally I talk like this.
Hmm.
Um,
ASM artist ass.
yeah. Uh,
Sorry, I'm
ASMR and
playing
For
over.
with
something
my audio
specific?
Yeah. ASMR
settings.
and Overcooked, and then she kept fucking up the onions.
See you around.
No, not the onions. You can't fuck up onions.
You absolutely can.
I mean, like, I believe it. I believe it. Sorry, I'm just like baffled because how?
How do you fuck up onions? You burn them when you're trying to like braise them or whatever.
Too. Yeah, the heat is too high. Jeez.
Target is friendly, my ass.
Oh my god, I love Mamma Mia. Or ABBA, I mean.
ABBA, the
Yeah.
fucking yeah. Gimme a man after midnight.
After midnight.
I had that song stuck in my head, but not the actual song. The little snippet
Mhm.
that Madonna sampled, the fucking like the instrumental towards the start, that was stuck in my head.
Like, from Mamma Mia, the movie, or like what?
No, Madonna.
Hold on. Madonna? She does a cover?
No, she sampled the
I've only.
she
Oh,
sampled the
when? Where?
instrumental from I don't know what song it was. Hang on, let me look it up.
I need to see this. My queen. I can't believe I forgot this important info.
Gimme.
Right now I'm listening to Mamma Mia.
Let's see. Other covers and uses. Here we go.
Are
Where the
you
fuck's
sending a link or,
Madonna?
like what?
No, I'm just trying to look it up.
That
I
was
can
so
tell you the
toxic.
song.
Madonna.
Oh, here it goes. The song in 2005, the song was sampled by Madonna, who used it on a worldwide hit single,
Madonna.
"Hung Up" from Confessions on a Dance Floor. It was in '05.
You need to send that to me.
I'm
Oh,
gonna get
fuck,
fucking.
fuck, dude, I'm gonna die. No. Shit. No, never mind.
Don't forget, you
I
have
got
a.
it, I
You
got
should
it.
have a buff on your thing that says Soul of Iron.
Says what?
You should have like
No,
a.
I don't have a buff. I don't
Uh,
have a buff.
well, it's like a non-effect buff, but you might have to talk to somebody for it. I can't remember, but yeah, it basically just means that
Oh.
Your account has never had a death on it.
That spell isn't
You died?
can't cast that yet.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah. You should see
Yeah,
the deaths that
well,
I had on my stream.
that's my fault. I went to a level 5 owl as a level 2. I'm just gonna restart. That's embarrassing to have like a death on your thing. Hold on. Walk out.
You're gonna just make a new account?
No, I'm making a new. Wait. It shows on your account?
Well, as far as I know, you won't have the Soul of Iron anymore because you had a death on your.
I never had it to begin with, so I restarted for nothing. Yeah. I'm making my character again. I didn't really get far. It's okay. I'm excited to get the 60 though once we get together.
I've done over a day's worth of streaming on these characters. The first like 3 streams are a different character. And I'm not even level 20 yet, so.
You know what I want to do? I really want to do a stream where we go until we hit 60.
All I want to do is zoom.
Dork.
Oh god. I did a 12-hour stream of me and my buddy playing Halo, and I was falling asleep by the end of it.
What can I do for you?
That
Wasn't
sounds
worth it.
overstimulating.
It was exhausting.
12 hours.
And by the end of it, I sounded worse than I did when I sold plasma, and like they had fucked up the stick. I was just like,
Oh, you were just
I was completely out of
You
it.
had, like,
I
a
was just like,
debuff.
like that's how bad I sounded. I was just incoherently mumbling my way through whatever I was doing, and I realized like I couldn't even like do anything in the games that I was playing. So I was like, "Oh, fuck it, I was like, I gotta go to bed. And I woke up about 2 hours later with a ton of energy. I was like, I'm gonna take a little nap and come
yeah,
back.
I'm like that too. I'm like that too. Like, when I sleep for 6 hours, it's like I just slept for 2 hours. But when I sleep for like a long time, it's just no.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you the story about when I got high on accident?
No.
Which
Wait,
was-
wait. It was
I'm-
contact high or something. No,
Yes.
second hand or something like
Yeah,
that.
it was a contact high, secondhand smoke kind of thing. Yeah. I was in the car with 3 friends from work. Not great that
Got
one of them was.
hotboxed.
I got hotboxed. Yeah. Not great that one of them was driving. But
Well met.
I mean, you could drive while high. You're not nearly as
Bless you.
inhibited as you are when you're drunk.
I mean, no, I don't think so. Like,
It's not as bad as when you're
Ye-
drunk. I would say your
Yeah,
reaction
that's-
time's a lot
that's
slower, but
true, but,
you're
like,
you're
still,
much more
I'm-
aware.
yeah, that's true. But sometimes people can't handle it, and they.
Yeah.
But it's
Well-
just time goes slower, and things seem like I can't even explain it, but
But yeah, so I got
you know.
aggressively hotboxed, and they knew it started to have an effect on me because I yap all the fucking
Aw.
time anyway.
Did they like?
I slowly
clear
started
out
to get
the window?
quieter and quieter until
Oh,
until I just wasn't talking at all.
just greened out.
And I knew that I was doing that, and I was like, I am fucked up, and I cannot help you right now. And like, that's from Logan. But I was like, this is more fucked up than I agreed to get, and I didn't even agree to get fucked up to begin with.
Aw.
And so like,
Was
I-
it scary or like did you
no,
enjoy
I wasn't
yourself?
scared at all. I was more like
Mhm.
annoyed.
Go with honor, friend.
Just a minor inconvenience. Of being
Yeah,
high.
and like I realized like, oh, I'm high. I don't want to be that high.
Mhm.
And then I was like, I don't want to be rude and open up the window and let out the antidote. So I'll just lean up against the window and
Let out that antidote.
I was like, I'll just lean up against the window and hope for the best. And so I'm just like in a pair of like blackout sunglasses, like Blues Brothers level, like not Ray-Bans, but might as well have been. That
Yeah.
style, just rectangular glasses. They were more square, but so I'm just like leaning up against the window and just trying to like slowly breathe so that I'm not like just getting aggressively high faster and faster. I was like looking for anything I could do to like slow the inevitable.
Aw.
Uh, got home, ate 4 hot dogs, 2 ham sandwiches, a
Oh my god, yeah,
cheeseburger.
you told me about the munchies.
Yeah, ate 4 hot dogs, 2 ham sandwiches, a cheeseburger, uh, 2 bowls of Captain Crunch, a bowl of SpaghettiOs. Um, let's see, I had a grilled cheese with my SpaghettiOs. Washed all this down with like a couple 2 liters of Dr. Pepper. This isn't a sponsor. Fuck Dr. Pepper. They don't give me any money.
Spell isn't ready.
Every brand sucks until they give me money to say otherwise on a stream.
Mhm,
But
Agreed.
but like drank all that and then ate like like there's like the family size thing of Oreos and then the party size thing of Oreos, which is like a little bigger.
Oh, I love that. I love this.
Ate
Did you
all
get
of
double
that.
stuffed or
Yeah,
regular?
yeah. Of course I got double stuff on my
Oh.
Columbus.
Mm.
So I ate the entire like party size thing of Oreos.
Mhm.
And then I was like, oh boy. Went to bed. Washed that down with a gallon of milk. Fell
Did you
asleep.
get a tummy ache?
Woke up. That's the funny thing. Woke up a
No.
couple hours later.
No.
And I was like, man, I feel like $1,000,000. And I was like, I guess that was the munchies. And
Oh.
I like smelled my shirt and I was like, that smells like pot. Washed my shirt 4 times. Forgot about my pants. Washed my pants 4 times with my shirt again. Ruined my shirt because I washed it too much. Threw my clothes in the thing after that. And I was like,
Wait, so like the max is 7 times in a
Give-
row?
give or take, either that or I just have a really shitty washer.
Huh.
But yeah, like it just was like
Hmm.
I was like as I was washing my clothes, I was like, I guess that was the munchies.
That's really perplexing information.
Also the fact that like I didn't get sick.
That's that is stomach like iron.
Yeah.
Like I swear, like 1 Oreo, I'm fucking done.
I have a weird body.
Like it's over for me.
I said I have a weird body. I just endure things.
I mean, not weird. It's like impressive almost. Like the fact that you downed all that and just.
Well,
I need to clap. I need to clap.
I think I told you about when I went to the dentist, and I had to get surgery. They put some metal in my head to make me think better. No, but they did. I do have like a metal bolt in my skull now.
That's so cool. Did you hear it like crunching when it went in? Yes, I love that.
But
sound.
but yeah, like they did an IV sedation, so they're just pumping sedation
What's
directly.
that?
They were pumping
Oh.
like sedatives directly into my bloodstream.
Made you all loopy.
No,
Okay.
that's the
Go
problem.
on.
Is I was completely
Oh.
lucid the whole time,
Oh no.
at like
Oh no.
fully aware and awake. And he was
Mhm.
like, most people will fall asleep during this. Some people stay like half awake, half asleep.
Oh
and
no. Jeez.
like
What did you do? What was your
I was completely
reaction?
awake.
What are you looking for?
Ah, gross.
I was out of
Not
it a little
gross, but,
bit,
like,
but
You know.
I was
Mhm.
totally like aware.
Ah.
And
you later.
so like
Did they administer like
they were doing Novocaine and
numbing
yeah,
stuff? Or
they were
like
doing
what?
Novocaine too.
Okay, good.
And and he stuck me and he was going across my mouth because he had to drill a hole in my head, so he had to go like all the way to like a little bit past like half of my mouth with the Novocaine, and he got to about half
Mhm.
and he didn't realize he was going too fast, so like it hadn't worked its way all the way across. So he stuck me where he thought it was totally numb and it wasn't. I just go like, "Ugh!" And he just goes, "Are you awake?" And I go, "Uh-huh." And he leaned
Did
back.
you keep your eyes closed or something?
No. He thought I was just
No.
totally out of it. Well, I was wearing blacked out
eyes-
sunglasses, so
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah. Makes sense.
he thought I was just out of it and just asleep. And I was like, "Nope."
Aw.
And so like I hear him lean back.
Did he administer more?
Yeah. Here's the funny thing.
Okay, good.
He leans back
Hmm.
and he cranks the fucking knob on the sedation to just dump more of it into me. And he sees my shoulders drop and I just go, "Ah!" And then he goes back in and he goes, "Can you feel this?" As he's like thumbing the roof of my mouth to see if like I could feel it. And I was like, "Uh-huh." And he's just like, he goes,
No.
"I can't turn the thing up anymore." And he was like,
Did they book another appointment or something? Was
No,
that
he was
dangerous?
like, can you feel like pressure? Does it hurt? I was like, I just feel pressure. And he was like, all right, we're gonna keep going.
Hmm.
And I was like, awesome.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I was totally lucid and aware the entire time. I had um, like I was a little out of it, but I wasn't asleep or anything. Uh, and he was just like, I don't know how the fuck. He was like, dude, you got
Good
like the
day
shit
to
that
you.
Ozzy can do. Because like I don't know if you ever saw that, like
Safe travel.
when Ozzy had to go to the dentist, they had him fucked up too. But Ozzy's done
Hmm.
so much shit that like
Oh
Ozzy
yeah,
Osbourne
it has no effect
that
on him
like it
basically.
wouldn't put him to sleep, and he was supposed to be
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
asleep for it. Um,
They say if you smoke like cannabis, you're supposed to tell them because
yeah.
they need to administer more.
Uh,
Jeez, though.
but yeah, like there's that video of the Osbournes, and he's just like, oh, I feel great. And the dentist is like,
I haven't watched that one. Like I used to watch little tidbits that my mom and dad would watch. When MTV was still up
oh yeah.
as a kid.
Oh, there was that one when his daughter let like a stray cat into the house, and it was a stray, so it was flipping shit.
Oh.
Like it didn't want to be in there, and it freaked out and ran underneath like or behind like a vanity mirror. So Ozzy climbed up
Mhm.
on top of the dresser to like try to like shoo it out from behind there, and he had like you remember those big long dusters that had like the rainbow colored thing on it?
Yeah, 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 yeah. It
Yeah.
looks like a furry tail.
Yes. Uh, speaking of,
Yeah, yeah.
if you ever want one of those, I know a website where you can buy one.
Speaking of, what?
Uh,
What?
a tail,
What website? What?
a tail,
What tail? What? What?
the tail company.
Like
That's actually their website.
what kind of tail?
Foxtail,
This is concerning
bird
information.
tail.
What tail? What kind of tail? Is it a butt plug tail? Is it a
No, it's not a
like?
butt plug. It's on a belt. Uh,
Oh, I see, I see, I see.
yeah. It's not like that one video with that guy where he runs up on that girl and you hear the little like, and he goes, "You want it back?" And she goes, "Give me that back."
No. That's devastating.
It's not real, but I don't think it was like no. Uh,
Mhm.
but anyway, yeah. So Ozzy's got like his, he's got his feather duster and he's like not stabbing at it, but he's poking at the cat to like try to shoo it out from behind the thing.
Oh,
And
and it goes like behind it. I think
it's
I watched
totally
that
behind
clip.
the mirror, yeah. And so Ozzy's
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my
pulled the
god,
mirror
I
back
watched
and
that
he's
one. Yeah,
poking at
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like Sharon and his daughter are both screaming. He pulls the thing out and he turns from the thing and he just goes, "Shut the fuck up." And he like turns
I
back
love
and he
how
gets back
dogs
to it.
talk to the fucking animals like they're like a human being.
He
Like you, whatever the fuck your name is.
yeah.
Like,
Or that one
I
where he
love that
fucking
about Ozzy.
fell when he was like sitting in like one of those
Mhm.
like wooden director's chairs because they were
What-
like doing an event.
I think I remember that one.
Yeah,
That's
and
like a
Zach
video.
Wild was there, and like
Mhm.
he's talking to like Zach Wild's talking to Sharon, and then you just hear like, and like as you see Ozzy lean back too far in the chair, and they go and investigate, and Ozzy's just sitting there, like totally fine, like he tucked his chin so he wouldn't brain himself, and
I
he's
like
just
how
like,
much footage there is of him just being cooked. Just genuinely being himself.
oh yeah, uh, but like yeah, he like falls over in the chair, and Zach Wild looks around the corner, and goes, "This shit never ends, does it, Ozzy?"
Fuck. Like, I never really heard about how hardcore he was until I watched that Motley Crue movie.
Oh, the dirt.
Like, yeah, exactly, exactly. I watched that with my parents, by the way, but
Yeah, my dad watched it. He was like,
just
"Go
that
get
scene
Netflix."
where someone who snorted an ant again. It was the Motley Crue lead singer. What? Fuck, that's
Vince Neil was
intense.
the lead singer.
No, 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 wasn't it Ozzy who snorted
Ozzy bit the head
the
off a
piss
bat
on
because he thought it was
that?
fake. Like he thought it was a toy, and then
Mhm.
he bit it, and everyone was like,
No.
"That was a real bat," and he was like, "Oh fuck." And then, oh, the thing where he got banned from
Oh,
San
fuck.
Antonio,
Mhm.
for pissing on the Alamo, that's not
What?
true. That's actually not true. He
Debunk it. What?
he
Still T. Still it. Die T.
so he got banned from going to the Alamo, not from San Antonio. He could still go to San Antonio, and he didn't piss
Mm.
on the Alamo. He pissed up like at the foot of a memorial that's in front of it. I've been to the memorial. They have since torn it down and moved it, so it's not like it was that big of a fucking deal. Um, but the reason why he did that was he was literally telling like one of his tour guides, "I have to pee. I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, he
Where's
didn't listen.
where's the bathroom?" And they're like, "Oh, Ozzy, you card." He's like, "No, I have to piss. Like, I gotta go,
You
man."
know what?
And
Reasonable crash out. I would do that too.
and so
Holy
they were
shit.
like, "Well, go find somewhere to pee." And he's like, "I don't know where the bathroom is.
Uh,
I guess I'll just pee like up against the statue thing, uh, the cenotaph." And he
mhm.
didn't realize it was like a memorial. So,
I
like,
don't know. That's unfair.
yeah.
They
What
shouldn't have
as
kicked him
far
out
as I
just for
know,
that.
he's not. The ban has since been rescinded. Uh,
Mm.
but I'd have to look that up because I don't remember. But yeah, he didn't
Mm.
piss in or on the Alamo. He pissed in front of it on a cenotaph. Um,
That's respectable. I would give him props for that.
he
Like,
tried to be as respectful as he could.
he,
He took it
yeah, yeah,
outside.
yeah, yeah. Exactly, exactly. Like, just chill out. He asked a couple of times. He said, like, basically no, and like, you gotta piss. You gotta piss. Like, go piss, girl.
There's a I fucking hate him now because he's a nitwit. But there's
Hmm.
that thing that Joe Rogan did when he was talking about how he got taken to a private strip club, like in the middle of the woods. Like it wasn't like a regular club building. It was like somebody's house.
What?
Yeah, that had
That
been like converted
that's
into like a.
sus.
It
That's
was
like some
very
dirty
creepy.
shit right
Yeah,
there.
it was very creepy. And like he was there with an MMA dude, um, and like this guy that had like radio host voice all the time. He's like, "Hey guys, what's up?" Like just always talked like he was doing a radio show.
No.
Um, and like so they're at the fucking thing, and the guy that he kept referring to as the trained killer because he was like a big fucking MMA fighter. He was like, he was like, the girl weighed about 120 pounds, and he goes, "I know this because the trained killer told me when he picked her up." Uh, because he
Or like
literally
a
physically picked her up
uh,
and like turned to Joe
what?
Rogan and just goes, "She weighs about 320 or not 320, 120." Um,
That's so specific. How do you just okay?
um, the Undertaker
Just
can count his
me.
heart rate just sitting there. Um,
Mm.
and Stone
I
Cold
mean,
can too,
can't.
without even like feeling his pulse or anything. He could just tell.
Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah,
How? Is his heart just like thumping that fucking hard, or like what?
probably. They all used to do a lot of roids, so
Mhm.
that's how you get that
Oh,
that HGH gut
um,
is because it grows everything, including all your internal
the
organs.
what? The what gut?
HGH gut or palumboism,
What is that?
homegrown hormones,
Oh,
uh,
what? They're out
steroids.
here going around hormones. Oh,
Just,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
if
okay.
you do
My
steroids,
bad, my
it
bad.
grows everything if you abuse them.
Mhm,
And so you don't
mhm,
just get bigger muscles, the muscles in your heart grow, the muscles in your lungs grow, the muscles in your intestines grow. So you get this
mhm,
weird like orb gut, like you've been drinking too much, but it's like weirdly firm because it's not just like loose fluid or whatever. It's just really hardened and tough muscle from like everything that's in there. It's really weird.
mhm.
Um, and like I was talking about it with a friend of mine, and he was like, "You shouldn't make fun of that. That's like really sad." I'm like, "It's a choice."
I
And he was,
mean, like, yeah, it's a choice. Like,
he was like, "What?" I
I
go,
mean,
"No
I bet
doctor
he feels
prescribed
pressure
him to
to
get
do it.
that." Uh, I was like, "I
Mhm.
get that you could feel a lot of pressure to do it, but
Like, just because the fame and everything and
yeah."
appearances. But hold that thought. I'm so sorry. I need to be right back.
How dare you? Anyway, I'm gonna keep yapping.
Mwahaha. Okay.
What the fuck was that? I got an alert on my phone. I forgot to mute it. Day one Iwanga. Yeah. Anyway, so the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah. So this other girl at the club with Joe Rogan and the Train Killer, right? She's wearing like sweatpants. Like she's not even like I don't want to be like super misogynistic or anything, but she's not dressed hot, if that makes sense. And she's wearing like wrestling boots. Like the ones that do you remember those big ass boots that fucking Freddie Mercury used to wear, his big white like wrestler boots? She's wearing those. And cuz she's not a big person. So they look like fucking clown shoes. And she's just fucking screaming at everybody. Um and uh like Joe Rogan's friend there is just like talking with the the girl that weighs 120. Um and uh she's like the other one wearing the wrestling shoes. She comes walking over to Joe Rogan and she's like, "You want a lap dance?" And he's like, "No, no, thank you. I'm just here with my friend. Like I don't, I'm not here for me." Uh, and she just starts screaming like I don't even like. It was like she was doing a wrestling promo because she's just like in his face going, "You don't know what the fuck you're missing. You don't know what the fuck you're missing." And he's like, "There's nothing scarier than a white woman that talks like she's like there's like a 30-something white woman talking like she's a 20-something black girl." Uh, he was like, it's oddly scary. It's she's fucking in his face screaming. And he goes, and her breath stank too. It's so fucked up. But and she just was going fucking nuts. Uh, and then fucking his friend, the train killer there, is like, let's go back to the hotel. Fucking dirtbag. Uh, that's illegal. Uh, so she's like, okay, I could go back to the hotel if my friend could go back to the hotel. And Joe Rogan, he's doing stand-up, so he's like, guess who her friend is? Fucking shit breath. so, so they go back to they're on the way to the hotel, and the fucking MMA dude literally scoops up the other girl as they're like pulling up to the hotel and goes running through the fucking lobby like fucking King Kong with her over his shoulder. It's ridiculous. Uh, and so
Safe travels.
the other one like is clearly like she's either on something or she's drunk or something. They don't know what the fuck's wrong with her, but she's fucking hooting and hollering, and the hotel won't let her in, um, because she's not officially a guest with anyone. She's just screaming her head off. Uh, and then she's like, "I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go. You gotta let me in. I gotta go to the bathroom." And the hotel's like, "No, you don't. We know you don't. You're just saying that because you want to try to get in here." Uh, and then she just straight up drops trowel and starts pissing in the driveway. People are strange. Mandarowlin. Oh yeah, my friend and I watched all of Mandalorian, right?
Hey there.
It gets worse as time goes on. Spoiler alert. I don't know. It just I don't know. Wasn't good towards the end. Which sucks because
See you around.
normally it would have been really good, but it wasn't. Uh, oh, hmm. Carnival jerkins.
Open for business.
What am I doing? Oh yeah, these are
Have a
sold
good
now. I
one.
can't even trade them. Uh, I need to keep one of these because I know um, the fucking there's a quest where I got to turn in a bunch of booze to a guy in
Can't cast that yet.
Red Ridge. So I'm gonna hold on to one of these kegs.
Still recharging. spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
You back yet?
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. Can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Okay, so I do need to kill more Delphi. Defias. Why do I always think there's an L in it? Oh, I'm thinking of Isle Delfino from fucking Super Mario Sunshine.
That spell isn't ready yet. Can't cast that yet.
I really want to have my friend play some of those older, like, N64, Super Nintendo, and, like, GameCube games. Because he didn't play a lot of them. Like, he had a PS2 when he was younger, because he's a couple years younger than me, so he didn't start gaming quite as early as I did. But like, yeah, he had a PS2 and he played a couple games. But I wanted him to try to play just something different. So, do I have like that much rested XP? Yes, I do. Damn. I'm gonna get to level 20. Awesome. Oh, but yeah, so excuse me. We were I was talking to him about maybe playing like Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy. It's weird to think of Super Mario Galaxy as being like an old game now, but it is. But yeah, so I might have him play some of those. And then he never played like old PS1 games like Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3. Ape Escape, that's another one he never played. So I was gonna see if he wanted to try to get into those, but we'll see. How about this random war?
Can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh man, one of my favorite fucking items. This just reminded me of it. But one of my favorite items in Warcraft 3 was the potion of I think it's potion of limited invisibility, because there's like the fluid in it, and then the potion itself is invisible, like the bottle. Like that's fucking brilliant. A curved dagger of fiery wrath. All right, look, if your dagger's got that big of a curve and you got some fiery wrath coming out of it, you should probably see a doctor. Whoops.
Can't cast that yet.
Is he coming back yet?
What? Sorry,
Okay.
I'm looking I'm looking for bomb ass music. Sorry, I hit mute. Jeez.
That's still recharging.
What? Sorry, that was
Yeah, I'm
it.
back. I'm back. My bad.
It's like, oh god,
Technical difficulties
there's a
again.
there's a subreddit called Plie,
Called what?
Plie, because there was a
What is
guy that
that?
fucked up spelling please, like he missed
No.
uh he missed the
Plie.
S because he was getting killed in RuneScape. So like it's just all people like saying like something stupid right before they die. Because like
Plie.
there's no like there's no like confirm your death thing. Like there's no like go to the nearest graveyard thing on RuneScape. Like your
Really?
character's dead and you go back to wherever your respawn point is. So for most people it's Lumbridge. But yes, like there's one where this guy the last thing he said was don't worry, I have a plan. That's a lot of them is either like I got this, we got this, nobody worry, I have a plan, or like one of them was a guy just said, "Let me tank, I have more health," and he got one shot.
No.
Uh,
I've never played RuneScape. That sounds so.
oh, you should try old
I
school
love the
RuneScape.
confidence.
It's like if you like the kind of nostalgic feeling of playing this, you probably like old school RuneScape too, because there's a lot of like quality of life stuff that's been added to modern day WoW, and also like plenty of quality of life stuff that got added to like the retail, or I guess the modern version of RuneScape, RuneScape 3, that a lot of people don't fucking like.
You mean
And
like slice of life kind of stuff? Like,
quality of like
explain.
stuff stuff that like makes it so that you level your skills faster and everything.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Like buffs.
Not even buffs. Just
What?
uh like different methods of training your skills and stuff. Because like in RuneScape, like there's quests and stuff and they're fun, but like skills are much more of a factor than they are in WoW. Like you level up like your axe skill in this, you level up your like your cooking skill and stuff. But in RuneScape, literally everything that you do is in some way tied to a skill. So if you're chopping down trees, that's your wood cutting. If you're mining for metal, that's your mining, obviously. Um, if you're making jewelry or if you're making pottery,
Also,
that's all your crafting.
Mhm.
Um, and when they originally made it, the maximum level for any of the skills was 99. And the idea was nobody was gonna waste that much fucking time getting to level 99. But then people started like min-maxing how they do things and like finding the like the
What can I
tick
do
rate
for
and
you?
all that
Be careful.
to get perfect at just perfect
For
down
the
to the
Alliance.
last minute detail. But they would get like completely like timing perfect and everything to make it so that they level their skills as fast as possible. So people would get to 99 over the course of in everything, and there's like 30 something skills now, I think.
30? What the fuck?
Let's see, there's attack,
Even
defense.
wood? How do you get like max in wood cutting?
You
Like,
chop more trees, and then
I mean, like obviously, but like, what? How? Like, does it tie together like alchemy and herbalism does? Wow, like what?
wood cutting goes into it can go into crafting because you make you can make
Okay.
spears with the wood. It
And then I
goes
assume
into
people trade mats and shit from other.
they used to a lot more. Now not so much. Now you just go on the Grand Exchange and you just buy them from some rando that you never had to talk to.
Good day to you.
But way back when, you had to stand there and be
See
like,
you
"I'm
later."
selling coal. Does anybody need coal? I stayed up for 3 days to mine all this coal. Does anybody need it?" And now you just put it up on the thing and it's there for until people buy it. But yeah, wood cutting goes into it goes into fletching, so you can make arrows and whatnot. Because that's not because you don't just make ammo with engineering or anything. They basically added engineering later on in RuneScape 3. It's called inventing. Or I think it's just called invention.
This is a lot more complex than WoW.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's a lot slower too. Even slower than classic WoW. Classic WoW's slow.
I mean, like, it makes it more satisfying if you have more to do and you're like, oh yeah, I did all this. What did you do? Nothing.
It
Like,
can, but then
you
also
can have
you
that
look
over
at it and you're
people.
like, I did all
Safe
this, and
travels.
what did you get from it? Nothing. Uh, are you satisfied with what you've done? Nope. Uh, but like, but yeah, so like let's see if I can remember all the ones that are in Old Scrolls game. There's attack, defense, strength, prayer, magic, ranged. I think that's all the combat skills. Oh, and
What
constitution
was
or
the
hit
one with the
points.
P? You said it kind of quick. What?
Prayer.
Prayer. Oh.
It's like defensive magic, mostly.
Oh. I see.
It gives you buffs and stuff essentially. Like you get like a 15% increase to your attack or your defense or your strength. Attack is what your chance is to hit, and strength is how much damage you'll do when you hit. But those both influence whether or not you actually do any fucking damage whatsoever. Because you could have a really high chance to attack. Like you could have effectively a 100% chance to attack. But if you have really shitty strength, then you're not gonna get any. You're not gonna deal any damage. You're gonna keep it in zeros. But yeah. So let's see. There's attack, defense, strength, constitution or hit points, prayer, ranged, magic. Let's see. Mining and smithing. Uh, there's hunter or hunting. Um, let's see. Fishing, cooking, fire making, wood cutting, um, thieving, agility, fletching. I mentioned earlier. Uh,
This sounds kind of like Sims mixed with WoW.
farming is another one. Construction is another one. You can build a player-owned house, which, by the way, yes, RuneScape has had that for fucking forever, and WoW is only just now getting it because they kept telling people kept saying, "I want to do a player-owned house," and they kept saying, "You think you want that, but you don't," which is always
Oh
nice to.
yeah.
Yeah, that's always
I've
nice to do.
seen that in the trade for a couple years too.
Yeah. Do you guys not have phones?
It's mostly role players modding that.
Well,
It's
who
mostly
else is
role
still playing
players.
fucking WoW?
Hmm?
I said, who else is still playing WoW?
Me. Me. I'm playing WoW.
Fair. Uh,
You're playing WoW.
I have Total RP installed. And yes, it is on Classic.
RPer.
It is on Classic as well if you feel like installing it.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, go on Curse Forge and switch your thing from retail to
right,
Classic,
right.
and you can get Auctionator, all the things, Total RP, all that.
What's that app again? Fire something?
Curse Forge?
Anvil. What?
Curse Forge.
Curse Forge, thanks.
Something Anvil.
And the logo has an anvil in it, so like...
Well, do you know where you usually
You do the
find an
math,
anvil?
man. Oh, I have it! It's... how do I switch over to the fucking...
Should be at the top of the top of the window. You should see where it says retail. Just click that and hit Classic.
Yeah,
Go to browse.
thanks.
Type it
I'll
all
add
fast
it later.
like a
It's not even
hacker.
popping up for me.
Type it all fast.
Fuck. Yeah, I forgot to ask about that. Can you hear me typing? Cause
A
I need to
little bit.
adjust my...
I don't care.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh.
I was playing fucking GTA
I'm
with my buddy.
ruining the ASMR vibes, man.
I was playing GTA. I keep yelling. I've already ruined them. But I was playing GTA with my friend, and this guy was modding, and he kept blowing us up. And then I got stuck in an animation, like the game wouldn't load the rest of it. So I was just like, I was like, first he blew us up a couple times, and I was like, dude, fuck off. And like I put it in the text chat, and my buddy could hear me just like rattling off really quick. I was just like, and then like the thing pops up and it just says, dude, fuck off.
Oh, you mean like...
Yeah, like that. Hang
Mm-hmm.
on, let me turn my keyboard off so you can hear it. You can't. You can probably hear it on the stream, but I went fucking nuts on him.
No, I can't hear it actually.
Yeah.
Can't.
It'll be on the stream. Just go to youtube.com/candybarjoe.
Plug.
But but yeah, like he blew us up like 3 or 4 times. And then
Mhm.
we were trying to do a mission, and I got stuck because the game sucks and it's made out of fucking like pl- fucking Crayola model magic. Uh, and it's like uh, I so I'm stuck, and I thought about it. I was like, oh wait, like that dumb shit that kept blowing us up. I'll just have him blow me up again. It'll probably get me out of the cutscene. So like I like put in the thing. I was like, dude, can you blow me up again? Actually, he was like, what? And I just put hit me baby one more time,
No,
and he was like, what the fuck? And I just go, I'll make you feel good.
that's so cunty of you. I love that.
Oh, I just put I'll make you feel good. And my friend heard me saying
No,
it as I was typing it, and he was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, either he's gonna help me, or I'm gonna ruin his day and make him real uncomfortable. I was like, either way, I win.
either way, yeah, either way, a win, a win.
Uh,
That is a win in my eyes too.
oh, did I tell you about the fucking Ben and Jerry's? Uh,
What?
so I I found a
Ben and Jerry's is like, by the way.
Ben and Jerry's Funky Monkey. That was on To Catch a Predator. Um,
What?
yeah, yeah, because this guy was like, oh god, it's really fucked up to say out loud,
How are you?
but I don't know. Who gives a shit? This guy threw his own life away. I didn't do it. But he was telling the decoy, which he thought was an underage
See
child,
you later.
I have
Mhm.
chocolate flavored condoms, right?
You have what?
He was like, I have chocolate flavored condoms.
Brother,
Yeah, yeah. And he's like, and she's like, oh, do they taste like chocolate ice cream? And he's like, yeah, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? It's like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then she just put Ben and Jerry's Funky Monkey.
No!
And they had like the voice actress
No!
that was reading like the chat just say it like, and she has the sweetest voice. She's like, Ben and Jerry's Funky Monkey? And he's like, haha, I'll get you a thing of Ben and Jerry's Funky Monkey.
What can I do for you?
But anyway, so
Oh,
I
that is
found
so good.
a thing of Ben and Jerry's while I was at the store a while
God
back,
bless you.
and
No, no,
uh
no,
no, don't worry,
no,
no, it's
no,
it's not worse than the guy on
no.
TCAT, but I found a thing of Ben and Jerry's, and I had to take a picture of it. I bought it, but I also took a picture of it before I like left, and I sent it to my friend because my friend's obsessed with Britney Spears because of the name, and like I sent her a voice message, and it was just me going, give me s'mores, give me," because of the song "Give Me More," because the flavor
That's so cursed.
was "Give Me S'more."
I know, I'm a big Britney. That's cursed, man.
May your generosity be returned to you.
And I needed to take a whole breath for that.
What, for me yapping that
Jesus.
much, just nonstop? I
No,
have
but the Britney thing.
oh I have been told that I make other people feel short of breath because of how long I can go without even taking a fucking breath.
Weird flex.
Yeah. Uh, oh, oh man, I was watching the show and this guy was talking about his daughter, and she was like less than one. Like I don't remember how old she was. She may have been like maybe 1.5 or something. I don't remember. She was young enough that they were still saying like her age in months.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, where they're like 18 months instead of like a year and a half.
I
But
hate that. Just say she's fucking one. Or, you know.
but yeah, it was his daughter, and she was sitting in the car, and she just liked to make fucking noise. Like she would just be sitting there, just going like
Girl is
ah.
stimming.
Yeah, she was just like stimming
I get
away,
that.
and then like people thought there was something wrong with her because she would just
Mhm.
be making noise. He's like, no, she's just making noise. She's bored. Uh, and then like she realized she could make noise while breathing in too. So she would just be like,
What?
yeah, yeah. So she'd just be like sitting there in her car seat, just going like, ah, ah, and then she'd just go, she'd take like this deep breath in, and like she, like, yeah, yeah,
Like that?
yeah, yeah, yeah. And so like they were, God, I don't
Mhm.
remember where they were at. They were at some fucking like, they were at the drive-through at McDonald's or something with some other people. By the way,
Mhm.
McDonald's sucks. Give me money to say otherwise. Uh,
I know, man.
but But yeah, they're like
The
in the
food meal
drive-through,
was kind of bomb.
and uh, like he's there, his daughter's there, and like one of his friends is there, and she's like
Mhm.
in the back seat in her car seat, just going like, and he goes, "Is she like, is there something fucking wrong with her?" And he's like, "No, she's fine." She just scare the fuck out of people. And then he had another kid, right?
Mhm.
And
Uh,
he
did they sim too?
not quite as much, but
Hmm.
sorry, my brother sent me something. But
Cool.
uh like his second daughter was just getting used to like walking around and stuff because she was, a toddler. So she was
Hmm.
starting to toddle. And his other daughter, who was like, I think like a year or and some such, a little bit older than her. So she was still really young
Oh,
too. So like,
yeah.
it wasn't like they had like this massive degree of separation with their age. They were almost the same age. They basically had them like back to back. And uh, so like his first daughter, the firstborn, would just walk up behind the second one and just grab both her arms like in an arm bar and just sweep her legs and rock back with her. And like, cause the second one was still like, was still like just getting it used to the fact of this whole like being alive thing, where it's just like everything's
She's
like a new
barely
adventure. Yeah,
conscious.
yeah. Like, you ever look at a kid
Hmm.
that just noticed its foot for the first time and they're just like, "What the fuck?" And they just grab their foot and like pull on it. They're like, "Oh, I can't pull it that far." Yeah, like that. Just like
Aw,
kids just
yeah.
doing like weird shit because like not used to being, they're not used to existence yet. Um, and so like, what are their names? Oh yeah, Iris and Luna. I'm shocked that I can think of that, but yeah, it's their names are Iris and Luna, and which is kind of sad because it sounds like the names of dogs.
What?
Uh, that's why like I'll never name my kid Chloe or anything because I had a dog named Chloe. It's dead, but
It's like naming your kid.
naming your kid what?
Naming your kid Fifi. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Hold
yeah.
on. My audio. I adjusted it to.
Uh, oh, but yeah, like uh, so like the older one, Iris, just like swept her little sister's legs, and she's just like rocking with her on the floor, and she just goes, "Heavy, heavy," and uh, he just
Fucking
goes, "Yes,
savage.
yes, she's heavy. Can you can you not
Oh!
can you not tackle her like that?" Uh, and not like she's heavy because she's like fat. She's just heavy because she's
Oh,
probably the
because she's
heaviest thing that her older
little.
sister ever picked up. Yeah. Uh,
Hmm.
this is fucking dangerous. Well, maybe not. I'm level 20. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm fine. Going to Red Ridge to turn in this stupid quest. Uh, by the way, I don't know if you're still playing WoW, but I've been here the whole time.
Oh, I've just been, I don't know, just casually doing stuff here.
Just grinding.
I'm just level 3.
Hell yeah. But yeah, like
Hmm.
uh oh god, there was like um and then like the guy's wife, it's Michael from Rooster Teeth and his wife Lindsay. She's fucking nuts. Like,
What?
yeah, yeah. He was getting ready to go to bed and everything. He was about to like nod off, and she goes, "I think there's somebody in the house." And he was like, "What?" And she's like, "I hear a noise. I think there's somebody in the house." So he's like, "All right." Um, I kind of feel bad telling the story because it's not my story to tell. Watching the podcast or whatever. But anyway, so he takes like his phone to pull up like their security cameras. So he's got
Mm.
his phone and he's got a gun in his other hand, and because he's like getting ready to shoot whoever's in his damn house. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Makes sense.
and so he's like moving like solid fucking snake, like he's crouched down, and he hears a noise. He's like, "Fuck, I hear the noise too," and he like pulls up the
What can I
camera
do?
for the whatever the fuck that thing's called, the
Have
kitchen,
a good one.
and so he's like, "I don't see anybody in there. I could hear the noise though," and he fucking like you know, uses his phone camera. Like at that point, he uses the camera on his phone to like try to get like a, try to check the blind spot and everything. There's nobody there, so he like gets up and he's, got the gun out and everything, and he finally rounds the corner, and it's the fucking dishwasher.
No.
She had started the dishwasher, walked away, and then said, "Somebody's in the house. They're making a bunch of noise downstairs. Go shoot them." And it was her. It was all her.
You know what? Relate.
Uh,
We love a forgetful queen.
there's that. And then when he was still staying in like an apartment, he
Hmm.
he like had a guy knock on his door one time, and
Mhm.
the guy was like, "What the fuck? How did you die?" Not you. This random no one
Oh.
that's here. Uh, but
I
yeah,
thought you talking to me. I was like, fuck, how did you know?
did you die again?
No. Hold on.
She
Can I
No.
help
she
you?
says as
I
she
killed
screams
it.
dying.
Have a good one.
No, no, man, I didn't die. I'm still here. I'm still
See you around.
going God mode, man.
Are
Call
you
me fucking
shitting me?
SpongeBob because I'm fucking ready. No, but I'm pumped for this game.
I
Haven't been on
I got a
since...
damn quest to go all the way to Lakeshire, and it's like, all right, you gotta go back to fucking Westfall. It's like I picked up the
Repeat
quest
that?
at Westfall. Why? Why are you sending me back here? Classic quest.
Skill issue.
Hillary. Uh,
Don't worry, I'm slowly making my way there.
I'm trying to find this necklace.
I'm just gonna walk to Goldshire. I fucking hate the Night Elf starting place. Like it's
You gotta.
as gay as
Well, you
me.
can't walk.
Jesus.
You gotta go through Menethil Harbor. Remember? There's no Stormwind Harbor that got added in Wrath of Lich.
You're right.
You might want to
Okay.
just wait in Darnassus for a teleport. post
Do I gotta pay? Is it like one of those mage things?
You might find somebody who's just like a good sport.
Alright.
I
Can I?
didn't when I-
I forget. Can I quest in the human?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Before they didn't allow that, did they?
Oh shit! I'm drowning.
Ugh.
It's loud as hell.
Just breathe.
That was a joke on Family Guy. It just reminded me of as a little kid.
What?
When he's doing stand up for kids that are in like the hospital, like like Patch Adams used to, he would act like a clown for the kids and make them laugh and everything because they're.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
But like he's doing stand up, and like this one kid just goes like, like groaning in pain, right? And
Aw.
and he's like, what'd you say? And the kid just goes, dying hurts, and he goes, tell me about it, because he's blowing it on stage. It's fucking evil. Like I was just telling my buddy Matt, like if like if I develop like early onset like dementia or Alzheimer's or whatever, nobody would fucking know because I would just be like communicating purely in like Family Guy references.
That's all you remember in your dying
Like
moments.
I would just be like I'd be crying because I'm trying to get a point across and I can't and nobody can understand me and I'm just saying stuff from Family Guy trying to like make it work in my head. Oh God,
Your
really
memories are slowly fading, and all you hear is.
Wait, hang on, let me see if I can do it with my mic.
Ah, no!
There we go. I just dragged my.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my friend is so good at doing Lois's voice. Like she does it all the time. Like I made a Family Guy joke. And she just Peter.
Mhm.
It's they talked about it on the on like a like it was like a round table that they had where they were talking about how they feel like all their voices have gotten higher when they do the characters' voices.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, that usually happens
the
in
only one who
cartoons.
hasn't is Meg because
Stewie.
that's just how
What?
yeah, because that's just how Mila Kunis talks. Like she
Oh.
puts it on a little bit, but that's just her voice. Like she's not doing a like Seth MacFarlane is doing a voice for Stan, he's doing a voice for Roger, he's doing a voice for Peter. Um,
I love Roger.
yeah. Uh, like when I had lost a bunch of weight and I had like a weird Uganda belly, uh, my friend said that I walked like Roger.
No!
Um,
That's
but
cursed.
yeah. Um,
They do the little T-Rex arms and everything.
I just do that because I have Asperger's. Uh,
Icon.
Cartman, why are there sandwiches in your pants? I have Asperger's. Um,
No.
you know, it's funny. I didn't
Reminds me
even.
of that South Park episode where they
Yeah, I
just
was gonna say I
literally
never watched South Park, but that's where I got that from. Was Cartman, why are there hamburgers
Asperger's.
in your pockets? I got Asperger's. Oh, who the fuck do I need to talk? Okay, yeah, he's up at the tower. Excuse you.
Oh God, this is
So it's-
boring to do alone. I'm gonna log on my other character. Exit game, exit now.
Need help?
What are you laughing about? What are you giggling
with honor,
about,
friend.
Joker?
Oh, because you coughed and I just go.
Go with honor,
I was like,
friend.
excuse you. Oh, good. Now I get to go to fucking Stormwind. Thank fuck I got money.
Geek. You still have to take flight paths, or like?
Yeah, I'm only.
Do you
I'm not
mount
level.
it?
I'm not even level 20. You don't get riding till 40.
Oh. Oh my God, I
You don't
forgot
remember
about that. You know, I cried when
Day
I.
to you.
Hold on. The volume's
See
too loud
ya.
on my game, but I cried when I couldn't get a. Ugh, this game's too loud. I cried when I couldn't get a mount at level, like, whenever you got to Darnassus, I just looked at the mounts and I looked at it and I saw the level requirements, I fucking cried.
I think
I was like, I'm never gonna get to that.
I've gotten so like quick with doing the dwarf and gnome starting area in this Coldridge Valley that like I could do it in like a couple minutes now. Um, and frankly, I hate that I can do that. Like I can't remember if I told you about it, but my friend saw it because I kept logging on to different ones that were on different servers. My like retail WoW account is full of several Dwarven hunters, all named Taggart, that are all level 20 with maxed out reputation with all the like all the classic reputations. Because
So,
I
like,
like playing WoW, but I didn't have any money.
clones?
Well, I didn't have any money,
Oh,
and
oh,
I liked
trials. Sorry, my
yeah,
audio
it was just
cut out.
all trial characters that I'd finish. I wouldn't delete it or anything. I'd just make a new one on a new server. I just go again. Just keep doing it. And
You
so
could have
like
progressed one that was like
I
acclaimed
did
or
actually.
something.
It was on I
Mhm.
think he's on Argent Dawn. It was my highest level character. I got him to level 60 before the stat squish.
Mhm.
Um and yeah, I was fucking jazzed about it. Okay, where is Matthias Shaw? Is he Okay, he's probably an SR7. That makes sense. You're hacking over there? What's all the tippity tap tap?
Oh, I have a macro that lets me browse people's little frame things like at a quick
Oh no,
rate.
this fucking. She was a decently high level. She's wearing the I think it's the runed copper armor. So she wasn't like she might have been like level 15 or something. Named
Hmm.
Triptease, and she's dead.
Oh, that's sad.
Uh, I had somebody. I think I told you about it. There were people that were that were doing like role playing stuff on hardcore in Lochmadan. There was a guy named what is this? Oh, this is the officers thing. Yeah, it's a fucking instance. Osborne the Nightman.
What can I do for you? See you around.
That's a nice name, honestly.
Oh,
I
oh
can't
no,
even
no,
hate.
the guy's name was In Brawler. I just saw the character name
Oh,
Osborne
oh.
the Nightman, and it caught me off guard. But yeah, the guy's name was In Brawler, and he was challenging almost everybody to a
Oh, yeah,
fight.
yeah, yeah. You were calling me. I mean, you were calling me that. I mean, you were telling me about that.
Call me Valerie.
What level is he?
I don't know. I think he was like level 15 or
Hmm.
something. Um,
I want to fight him if he's still level 15 by the time I get there.
Probably not. He might be dead. But he hey look, it's Matthias Shaw.
Light be with you.
You're gay as hell.
Light bless you.
He is. He's got a
Be
boyfriend. It's the
careful,
guy from
for the Alliance.
oh my god, back to fucking Westfall. Uh,
I just love the direction you took with that.
anyway, yeah, Matthias Shaw is like super gay. And people got mad about it because they're like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
what the hell,
same.
dude? What people get mad about you being super gay or what? That's an odd name. There's a night elf just walked by and her name was Niblet.
Nib-
Niblet,
You mean like those candies?
like a wee nibble.
Well met.
No, like there's a fuck, is it not American or what? Like there's like this little candy named Niblets. It's like
What can I
little
do for
pieces
you?
of
I have not heard of
licorice.
it.
Damn. Okay, it must be a Canadian thing. All these snacks and you don't know. You guys don't have nibs. Oh god, hold on. I pulled something I shouldn't have. Fuck.
You need that plugin that adds a thing, so whenever
I
someone
need
gets
shower
aggroed,
melt. Hold on.
you hear
Wait. I need to lock in. I'm so sorry. I need to lock in. I'm running for my goddamn life right now.
you are weak.
Okay,
God,
what were you
supposed to
saying?
be strong. You need that plugin where anytime something gets aggroed, it's Obi-Wan going, "Hello there."
I used to have Mortal Kombat add-ons.
Oh God.
Like, get over here when I was a DK and I would pull people.
I want to make a plugin where every time I deal any damage whatsoever, it plays the sound of Mjolnir hitting Captain America's shield from the Marvel movies. You know, like the gong noise. So
Oh,
as a
yeah. I
as a
was like, what
paladin,
is he talking about? But you
it's
did
just
it. I'm like,
constantly
yeah, I know
making that
exactly what
sound.
he means.
Yeah, it's a very
Yeah.
satisfying sound, and there's a couple of attacks that you could do that make that sound. Like I fucked up.
Greetings.
My friend had a damage counter, and we were doing Zul'Farrak. Do you remember that part in
Mhm.
Zul'Farrak where like you get to the top of the ziggurat and you come back down and a bunch of like trash trolls spawn and you have to kill them all?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a move that you could do as a paladin where you basically just do a massive uh wave attack and it
Throwing your shield.
yeah it's a shield
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
but it multiplies it by however many people are in front of you basically. And so I basically
That's
completely
cool. Like,
it's awesome.
I haven't played Pally in a while, so it's
Oh.
really cool.
But I broke the damage meter because mine spiked, and I for like less than a second I was doing more damage than everyone else combined, just because I hit so many things that no one else could hit, just because like no one else could get that much damage out that fast. Because it doesn't even have diminishing returns on like the other shit you're hitting. Like you could prioritize, I'm hitting that guy, but you're doing the same amount of damage to everything around him, and it was like 50 things, so it's just like boom.
I love loopholes like that in WoW.
Oh yeah, it's very satisfying, and it also makes that like gong noise, like the shield throw.
Has anyone cosplayed Captain America yet? Oh shit! Fuck, this guy died. Hold on, I need to revive his ass. God damn it. Okay, I'm back.
I don't think you can.
But has
revive
anyone
him.
cosplayed Captain America yet?
Yeah.
No, in WoW. In WoW.
Oh.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, they added a like a cowl that like covers the top of your head and but it has like eye
Sorry,
holes,
friend.
and somebody made
Bless
Captain
you.
America.
For the Alliance.
I don't know what
Need
shield
help?
they ended up using, but
Be
somebody
careful.
had like
Go with
an outfit
honor,
where they
friend.
look like Captain
Light
America.
bless you.
I love
Check
that.
out Defiance Messenger, Gold Coast Gallery.
Go with honor, friend.
A lot of fucking back and forth for this asshat. I'm about to be level 20.
Congrats.
Uh,
That's big for hardcore. I hate you.
Oh god,
Fuck.
that's the other thing. Because I showed you that
What?
revolver that I have,
Hmm.
and you were like, wow, that's long. I
No.
was like,
How do you get a comically large thing? Fuck off! Fuck! Shit!
Don't die.
Fuck!
Um, no,
I-
how do you get
fuck.
the long boy revolver?
Yeah.
You live in Texas,
Oh, I see. You got that
pretty much.
America. You got that America buff. I see.
It was disturbingly easy, and
Hey, I
my
done.
friend who's like
Okay.
super conservative, i.e. stupid, was like, he's like, I still don't agree with it. He was like, but I understand why people want gun control. He was like, it was way too easy for you of all people to get that. And I was like, I know, that's what I'm saying.
You of all people, what the fuck does that mean?
Exactly. According to the state of Texas, I'm totally fine and I can own a gun. And we'll leave it at that.
SMH.
But yeah, like, yeah, no, for clarity's sake, for all the none of the people that are watching, I have a 22 long rifle revolver.
It's like comically. I'm not gonna fucking say it. Just never mind.
Go ahead.
It's it is vertically stretched.
But we've been calling it the Long Boy Supreme.
Mhm.
We took it to the gun range and it jammed. Or actually, it didn't even jam. The strikers just fucked up because.
Wait, it's usable?
Yeah. No, that's a real
What
gun.
the fuck? How do
Yeah.
you?
No, like it's not a
How?
toy.
Is
That
it
is
like a
that is a
goddamn musket or something?
no.
Like
It's a 20. It fires a 22 long rifle cartridge. I have a box of 500 of them. So somebody tries to break in, they're getting stung by about 500 bees, 6 at a time.
I don't know, man. I'd rather have actual bees.
Well, bees can kill you with their poison.
Like,
Like-
just imagine that. Just instead of owning a gun, unleashing like 1,000 bees.
I
I'd rather do that.
think you can actually get in trouble for doing that because of like the fact that the bees
How?
can,
Like, yeah, it
can
can kill
poison
you.
somebody and whatnot. However, that it's the same thing with like if say for example you had like if you set up like a flamethrower in your house so that if somebody broke in you could just turn it on and scorch them. You can't do that because you can't have booby traps in your house even though it's your fucking house. Even in America, even in Texas, even in Texas. I was like, do I live in Texas? I thought I was saying Tennessee at first, but no, Texas. Like, I can't build a flamethrower to begin with. Like, that's in the equivalent of like building a zip gun, an improvised firearm, as it were. Even though it isn't actually a firearm, it is just an arm that makes fire. Yeah, you can't own one of those. You can't make it. But
What do you even use a flamethrower for?
to throw flames,
No, like, oh my god.
typically
Like,
onto people that have upset you in some way.
no, not, no. I mean, like, fucking, what's it used for? What was it invented for? Like, crops and shit? Or, like,
Mostly
fire
clearing
control?
trenches.
What? What?
Yeah,
Mostly what?
clearing trenches and stuff. The modern day
Oh,
flamethrower,
oh.
yeah. The Chinese had invented a similar weapon called a fire lance. It was basically an RPG, but it would shoot it was like it was like strapping a bottle rocket to a spear. So you would like, you'd aim it at somebody, you'd launch it at them, and it would stick into, whoever you didn't like, and it would blow up, and by extension, blow up all of his friends next to him.
Americans.
That was a Chinese invention.
Jeez.
They made that in the Three Kingdoms. They
My
made
bad.
fireworks.
I mean, like the fact that they turned it into a fire. What's it called again?
A flamethrower.
Flamethrower.
Uh, well then,
But like,
there's also
why
the
make an OP version? Like, you gotta send me a link to that. I can't even imagine that. It's like,
because it also is a psychological weapon.
how?
Because
How?
you don't
That's
want to get set
fire.
on fire. Because not only that, but the fuel is
That's-
it's like primitive napalm, so it stick to you. So not only are you on fire, you're covered in like tree sap that's also on fire, and you can't get it off, and that sucks. So, you know, uh, did that person just
Drop
die?
and roll, I guess.
Okay, I was worried that guy just died. But like, yeah. So basically, you know, the it would clear out bunkers because if you had stubborn people that were staying in there, you'd set them on fire. If you had not so stubborn people that weren't staying in there, they would leave because they didn't want to get set on fire. So it worked pretty well for what it was intended for, which is mostly clearing bunkers and whatnot. They started using it in like World War One. I think the Germans did it first, and then we made one that was better. Because the Germans had Ein Flammenwerfer.
So like the Germans and then the what's the order?
The Chinese
said,
did it
like-
a few thousand years ago. The Germans did it about 100 years ago, and we did it about 95 years ago.
We perfected it. No, you guys perfected it actually.
I buy and trade.
Pretty much.
Hmm.
I mean, that's like the thing that the soldier
Be
said from
careful.
TF2. He's
Well met.
if fighting is sure to result in victory, then you
Go
must
with
fight.
honor, friend.
Sun Tzu said that, and I'd say he knows a little bit more about fighting than you do, pal, because he invented it, and that he perfected it so that no living man could best him in the ring of honor. Then he used his fight money to buy 2 of every animal on Earth, and he herded them all onto a boat, and he beat the crap out of every single one. And from that day forward, anytime a bunch of animals were together in one place, it was called a zoo. And then it cuts to like all the soldiers
honor,
that he's
friend.
talking to,
Be careful.
and you realize
for the
he's actually
Alliance.
talking to a bunch of
Go with
decapitated
honor,
enemy
friend.
heads.
Wait, what?
Yeah. And it like cuts to the wide shot, and they're all like sitting on a fence line, and one of them just falls over, and then it plays like the ending like credits thing, and then it cuts back to him.
I supply
he's just
only
like-
the finest goods.
He's down on the floor in the face of one of the head that fell off the post, and he just goes, "Unless it's a farm."
Have a good one.
Oh yeah, the thing I said I was gonna tell you about. So, you had said Spider-Man and Batman, and it reminded me of the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny, and that, by extension, the fact that I know all the lyrics to it, even though it was a meme song that was made like almost 20 years ago now. Because like
Wait, what's the meme song?
the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. It was, the breakdown has Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White and Monty Python and the Holy Grails, Black Knight, Benito Mussolini and the Blue Meanie and Cowboy Curtis and Zombie the Genie, RoboCop the Terminator, Captain Kirk and Darth Vader, Lopan, Superman, every single Power Ranger, Bill S. Preston and Theodore Logan, Spock, The Rock, Doc Ock, and Hulk Hogan. All came out of nowhere, all lightning
I'm so
fast,
cooked.
and they kicked Chuck Norris and his cowboy
You
ass.
sound like Eminem right now.
They go pack a stadium, Mr. City spits his flow nuts like go macadamia, and they go ballistic grow. We can make them look like bozos. He's one of you spit the slow fuck no go for broke his cup just north over. Oh no, he ain't had a real buzz
Okay,
like this
Rap
is last time
God.
that he overdose. They've been waiting patiently for Pinocchio to poke his nose back into the game, and he knows rap on his names before bashing brains and says establishing his name as he goes. Passion and flame is ignited. You can't put it out, so we let it. This shit exactly what the fuck that I'm talking about when we write. You deal with a few true villains who stand inside of the breach, you spill and spit true villains until the 2 villains come flying up out of mouths and rewind it. Pay back for the motherfucker for the way that you shot at me. How does it taste?
Step on up.
When I slap the taste out of your mouth with a bass so loud that it shakes the place. I'm Hannibal Lecter, so just in case you think to save a face, you ain't gonna have no face to save by the time I'm through with this place, so Drake. That was off of
See you
was it
around.
Forever? Yeah. With Drake, Kanye, Eminem, and Lil Wayne. Wheezy.
I'm so cooked. What?
That guy had a fucking seizure. Hang on,
Had an
somebody.
aneurysm listening to that.
No, Lil Wayne, he had seizures because he drinks too much lean. What's
What?
up? Hot mic. Don't drop an N-bomb. What's up? Why are we making lasagna? Oh. Oh, go do it. Why do you gotta make... Where are you getting milk? Don't make milk. Why is the milk's gone bad? Okay, well, go get some milk. You didn't start cooking that shit, did you? What?
I think this isn't a good time for me to be right back.
Did you start cooking it? Why does he have it on the
What
stove?
kind of
Don't we need milk?
Garfield ass conversation?
Oh.
Okay, be right back.
We're making beef lasagna hamburger helper. And I had to stop myself
Aw.
from calling it hamburger helpless.
Struggle meal. No, but same.
1 pound,
same.
1 pan, 1 tasty meal. No, we make like 2 pounds of it and we put it in a big ass pot.
Damn, call that meal prepping.
Have you ever seen the round meal?
The what?
The round meal? Hang on, I'll send it
No,
to you.
no. What is that?
It's fucking great is what it is.
Do it. Send. Send.
Oh, I can't even read it.
I'm
that
gonna
well.
be right back though. I think it's a good time to be right back.
This better fucking send properly, otherwise I'm gonna hurt somebody. I get really angry. I feel like I need to hurt people. I give them a bap.
What the fuck is that?
It's the round meal. How to do it?
Round meal.
Yeah, macaroni and
Each-
beef.
You bait how to do it. Hold on.
Boil in bag.
Boil in the fucking bag.
Open and enjoy.
Microplastics.
Serves 3 men.
3. Whoa, where does it say that? That's like
Up at
5, 10.
Up at the top, it
Oh!
says serves 3 men.
Why is it measuring in men? That looks like 5. You could feed a whole family with that. 3 men. You're measuring in.
It's protein blasted. That shit's fucking
Jeez.
gross. I think, yeah, you didn't like it because I sent you a picture of the hamburger helper and I just referred to it as a pot of slop.
Yeah, that was cursed.
You were like, don't ever
I
call it that
can't look
again.
at it the same. I'm like, it's just.
Slop.
It's like, I seriously just.
Is it the
I'm
word
not even
slop?
gonna lie. I just for real gagged after that. Wait, what was your question?
I said, is it just the word slop?
That spell is
Yeah, it's just like, it just... I better... I better, just, okay, I'm gonna go. Be right back. I'm gagging at that. I don't know why.
Gonna go take a cold shower real quick.
I need to fucking be in fetal position after that. I need a stim. I need to comfort myself
Oh,
after that.
There's a night elf. She's running along.
Traumatized.
What the fuck are those pants? Looks like she's... What the fuck is she wearing? Is she
Let's
not
see,
wearing
look
pants
at-
at all? I can't
Let
fucking
me leave. But what pants? Let's see.
She ran off. I can't keep pace with her.
stream.
She's fast as fuck, boy.
I closed your stream. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Yeah,
This
you're right.
feather dream, she's over there. I can't tell if she if she just had it looked like she was wearing a purple thong, and I can't tell if it was just like her
You know
legs were
what?
the.
She's a true diva for that. I appreciate her. Tell her that she looks fabulous like a diva, and
It was like a
I hope that she gets everything that she wants
there was
in
a
life.
there was a dude that was he was in I think he was in L.A. Yeah, and he was dressed like one of like the street cops from like Reno 911, which I never watched it,
You have to send me pics of that. But I'm gonna be right back. But keep going.
but
I'm
he was
interested.
wearing like tan booty shorts, but his legs were so tan it looked like he was just wearing like regular pants. Uh, because the tan on his legs was the
Okay.
same
Like
tan
when
as like the
people.
tan of
Okay.
like his like fake
It's like the
booty
same
suit.
color.
Yeah, and he's like, I thought he was wearing pants. No, he's wearing booty shorts, man.
Can't start yet.
And he's wearing like leg warmers too. And like, sure enough, a fire truck is just like pulling up, like they're just leaving a fucking house or something. And like he gives him a thumbs up and has him honk the horn and everything as he's crossing the street and he cheers and everything. That guy,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, that guy
Slay
was awesome.
queen. Tear
Uh,
the house down. Boots
and he was just
clanky.
like,
Yes, let's
he's like,
go.
who's having more fun than that fucking guy?
Yeah, like I feel like that guy doesn't take life seriously. You just gotta live like that. Anyways, be right back. But keep yapping. This is beautiful. Keep going.
Alright, we're making a beef lasagna fucking hamburger helper, except it's the store brand because we're not made of money here. Guess what, bitches? I'm level 20. Which doesn't
I
mean
came back to say grats.
Jack diddly dick because I can't mount anything. I can't ride anything yet. This is a guard.
Well.
I don't have a target.
Okay, be right back.
You can ride plenty of
Mwah.
guard.
I need to get closer. Can't start yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast
What
that
were you
yet.
doing down at Piggly Wiggly? I was trying the fruit on.
I don't have a target.
Where the fuck is this guy? Nice worker. Oh, that guy's down in the fucking dead mines. Down among the dead men. Down among the dead men.
That's still recharging.
So now I'm a little more confident about going down to the wetlands to go to Menethil Harbor. And then from there, I think you can get a boat to Aberdeen. Aubergine. I think that's another name for eggplant.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Eggplant's also like one of the only fucking emojis that I ever use.
Can't start yet. That's still
Um,
recharging.
And a friend of mine got mad at me because she sent me a heart emoji trying to like, because I was like saying, yeah, we'll do blah blah blah. Like we were making a plan for something, and she sent a heart emoji to be like, yeah, I'm following along with this plan. I'm on board. And then was it just playing the fucking Stormwind music? I like how there's all these highwaymen. Where's the fucking highway? Longshore. What's this, Halo 2? Alright, I'm looking for a Defias some such. Oh, what am I looking for? Oh yeah, talents. There we go. Aspect of a monkey. Fucking Uguay. Monkey.
That's still recharging. That spell
Also,
isn't
sorry
ready
for
yet.
anyone who
That's
who's just now joining, I fully recognize my streams are incredibly fucking unhinged. It ain't changing. Uh, However, what might change is when I do stream. So I started this one kind of early today. I started about 5. Um, that might not continue to be the case. They might end up. Oh, that's kind of cool. The streams might end up taking place at a different time, um, or they might. I might move them to a different day. I don't know yet. But I am starting my new job soon, so that is gonna kind of be a spanner in the works as far as like scheduling of the streams and everything goes. So uh, I'm not gonna quit streaming because I actually like doing this shit. Um, I don't even care if I get fucking a million views. I don't care if I get 1. I don't care if I get fucking 0. I'm pretty sure one of my streams on YouTube actually still has 0 fucking views. Let me double check that. Let's see. Probably a bad place to check my fucking check my stuff. Hang on. View your channel. Let's see. Yeah, Classic Hardcore Part 2 has 0 views. There's media achievements on Xbox. If you want to watch a video that has, I think it's less than 200 views, if you watch like 5 of them or something, you get an achievement. If you're being like Mr. Trendsetter or some bullshit. But but yeah, I cannot find this fucking Defias. What is it? Defias Messenger. It's been seen on the roads between Moonbrook and the Gold Coast Quarry. Oh, that's why. I went the wrong fucking way. It's gonna be here somewhere. I went down here looking for this jackass. Anyway, yeah, so the streams might be later in the night. They might be shorter if I keep doing them on Thursdays. Or, hey, look, there's that guy again. He's not dead, is he? No, he's not. He's doing great. Um, but I might move them to Saturday maybe, or I might do them Friday night or something like that. I'm not sure yet. I genuinely don't know how things are going to go with this new job. But I am going to definitely devote a lot more time to that because it actually fucking pays. And this is mostly just a hobby. Like, if I could get paid to do this, that'd be fucking cool. But I do it because I like doing it, not because it makes me money. Even if I don't make more money, that's fine. I don't give a shit. But I need to make money with my actual job, so I'm gonna be doing that. Ah. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. So level 20 and explore Westfall, or no, Elven Forest. Oh, I'm missing in Eastern Kingdoms, or not Eastern Kingdoms, Westfall. I guess it's that corner down there. I didn't fully explore it. Alright, the Defias asshat should be down here somewhere. There's a bunch of fucking coyotes.
Can't cast that yet.
Oh! My friend told me if I'm ever backpedaling, then I'm doing something wrong, but I do it all the fucking time, so. I'm in my Shadow the Hedgehog era. What's up? I don't play by your daddy's rules. I don't know who I am either. I am all I am all I am. Man, my friend was playing the latest Sonic game, Sonic Frontiers. I think that's the latest one. And she was singing along to she was singing along to the fucking theme song from I think it was Sonic Colors. And she was just having a fucking blast. It was adorable. And like I think the last Sonic game that I actually played any significant amount of was Sonic Heroes on GameCube. That was weird. I had a lot of fun with it, but it was a peculiar game. I fucking the theme song was like, "What comes up must not," or it's like, "What comes up must come down." Yeah, my feet don't touch the ground. Something, something, something. Watch me save the day the way watch me something, something. I don't fucking remember. Sonic Heroes, Sonic Heroes. Hell yeah. Oh! Ah, fuck it. I need the leather. Welcome to the apocalypse, Mr. Squidward. I hope you like leather. Oh, there was that dude that he kept posting fucking uh he kept putting comments under that one lady that plays chess. Like she's like a professional chess player and she does like instructional videos and stuff, and she also did like some highlight things where she would play chess. But there was a guy I can't remember her name, but he's just like, talk to me. I have many leather bound books. Oh, it's so fucking weird, man. It was so weird. And like, I'll say some weird shit. Don't get me wrong, I will. I will continue to say some weird shit. But man, that guy was something else. Uh, nimble leather gloves. Spirit. So now I guess I'm fucking waiting here for this Defias messenger. Man, my fucking head hurt. That's some borked collision. Look at that. Oh, dude, the fucking but yeah, the fucking music from like the like mid-generation Sonic games, like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, Sonic Heroes, like all those games where they had like Crush 40 doing the music, those were awesome. Even like the crappy games like Sonic and the Secret Rings, which I never even played. I watched my brother play. I was like, this shit gives me a headache. And then Sonic the Black Knight, like Sonic the Secret Rings had that fucking seven rings in hand. That song went fucking hard for no reason. The only problem is like every time you'd switch screens in the menu, I was at the guy, got him. Uh, every time you'd switch screens in the menu, it would restart the fucking menu music, which was the main theme, the fucking Seven Rings in the Hand, and it starts with I can't remember the guy's name. I'm gonna call him Danny Tamborelli. I know that's not his name. That's the guy that played Jimmy in GTA 5. And he's also been in a bunch of other stuff. Uh, but that's the thing I know him from. But there we go. Mysterious message. Um, Flesh Ripper. Call it the Flesh Gripper. Uh, anyway, yeah, the fucking like the song starts and he's just like, make believes we're bone. And then, like you go to like you're like in the main menu. You're like, well, I gotta go to the options. So you go to the options. Make believes we're bone. And then you're like, well, I need sound options. So you go to sound options. Make believes we're bone. It was so borked. Uh, little training dummies. Um, shit's funny. But then they have like that lady just doing like a vocalization to for the implications that it's like a Arab infused song. Oh yeah, that like I was working at the call center. Speaking of Arab infused songs, I was working at the call center way back when. It's like 2 years ago now. And like I uh I was listening to the GLA soundtrack from Command and Conquer Generals. If you're not aware, it's like like grungy metal, um, like guitar riffs and stuff mixed with like traditional Middle Eastern and like Arabian and African uh, uh, instruments and stuff. It's really fucking good music. But for lack of a better word, it's also the terrorist soundtrack because the GLA is a terrorist organization. It's the Global Liberation Army. You know, they literally have dudes in bomb vests, except they don't in Germany because Germany was like, we don't want to promote a war before it happens because it came out before the war on terror was in full swing. But like, I'm like answering, I'm working at a call center. There's a stereotype of people that work at a call center. They're immigrants or they're not even in the U.S. or wherever you're at where you're calling in a call center.
Greetings.
But I talk like
Life
this.
bless you.
I don't
Be
I don't
careful.
have an accent outside of having like a stereotypical like uh I guess Southern American accent, not South American, but Southern U.S. Uh, Hi there, fucko. All right, I'm not doing that right now because I am not about to go into the fucking dead mines. Uh,
You know what? I could listen to you talk for like hours. It just, I don't know.
well, it's funny you
I
mention
just
that
tuned in.
because
I don't know what you're talking about, but it was like calming.
it's funny you mention that because I have a stream that's 7 hours, another one that's 6, another one that's 7.5, another one
Mhm.
that's 12, another one that's 4, another one that's 6, another one that's 4, another one that's 6.5, another one that's 4, almost 5, another one that's 4,
You're
and another one
keeping
that's
track.
5. Huh?
Huh. You're keeping track. Damn.
Oh shit! I didn't change the name of this fucking stream.
What? Oh, hold on. My protein pancake already.
Is that what that explosion
But
was?
what? Did it sound like an
It's
explosion?
fucking protein blasted. You got the round pancake.
A brand that shall not be
There we go.
named.
No, the fucking stream on YouTube was still called the Friday Night Fuck Around, and it's Thursday. I thought I had more streams than that. I guess not.
Yeah, I'm in the kitchen.
I'm in the kitchen, yams everywhere. I don't remember what song that was.
Yeah.
Burning, looting, bombing, shooting. Uh, Man, it really wants me to do Dead Mines, and I'm not about to go in there. I'm scared as shit.
Why? It's like, oh.
What's in Dead Mines? It's an instance, and that's like a threshold, man. It's fucking dangerous.
I know. It's a fun. Let's do that.
I'm not going in there until I'm at least level 50.
You gotta get that zero something.
That spell isn't ready.
I gotta get to level 50
That
before
might be nice to do a priest instead.
That spell isn't ready.
Or I could do damage with you. But then, no, I think a
Emotional
priest would
damage.
be benefit.
Did you see that video where that teacher was talking to the kids about emotional damage, and
Life
every
be
time
with
she
you.
said something about somebody's emotions, all the kids would just go
Emotional
emotional damage, and the teacher couldn't get her fucking point across.
Man, kids these days are brain
The
rotted.
Alliance.
But you know what? They're funny as fuck. They're funny.
See,
They're
you
creative.
say that, but like there was a guy, it was Joey Diaz. He was talking about when he went to school. He was a Cuban immigrant, so he went to school.
When what? Sorry.
Joey
Sorry,
Diaz.
I cleared my throat there.
Uh,
Joey Diaz when he what?
when he went to school when he was younger, he was a wee lad. So he's an immigrant from Cuba, and
Mhm.
he grew up in Newark, New Jersey, and like North Bergen, which is just like across the water from New York, if you're unaware, but just across the river. And he was like, um, he went to this school, and the way that he was like, in hindsight, it was kind of fucked up because they really didn't like take care of the kids that well. But like one of the kids, he was just fucking nuts. He had a screw loose, like bad. And like every time they'd hear a plane go overhead, the kid would jump up on his desk and make his hands like he had a big machine gun turret, and he'd go "Gah, gah, 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 gah," as the plane went overhead.
Oh my god, that's cooked.
Yeah. Um, and then there was another kid.
Keep your
He was like
feet
a
on
Puerto
the
Rican
ground.
kid,
What can I
and
do
so
for you?
like he didn't speak a
Safe
whole lot of English
travels.
either. And the teacher would like explain a concept as like part of what he was teaching and everything. And by the way, I'm back in luck mode, Dan, if anybody's looking at what the hell's going on here. Oh yeah, I never grabbed that.
Watch your back.
But yeah, so um, this kid, like the teacher had explained some broad concepts and everything, and he'd break it all down. And the kid was in the back of the classroom, and he would just go, "Wow." And like finally, the teacher just goes, "Whoever's in the back breathing like that, please knock it off." Um, and like yeah, this uh, uh, and then he had this other kid that he went to school with, and his last name was fuck, what was it? It was like Zaldivar or something. It was some like freaking like it was an uncommon
Well
Hispanic
met.
last name.
Keep your feet
And
on the ground. Great to meet
so
you.
this teacher was like a white guy. He had a little bit of trouble with it because he was a white guy in New England. So it wasn't like me where I could speak a little bit of Spanish because I live in Texas and I'm surrounded by Mexicans all the day. Um, but like he
How are you? Be good.
like it was like Zandivar or something. I can't remember. Balnazar. He'd just be like Luis Balnazar at like when he's calling a roll, and the kid was just like, "I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Great to
I'm gonna
meet you.
fucking kill this guy. He keeps fucking up my name." And I was like,
See you soon.
"Dude, he's
What
white.
can
He
I
can't
do
help
for
but
you?
fuck it up."
Aw.
It was like some old white
Dude
guy.
hasn't been exposed to culture. Aw.
Yeah, it was like some old white guy, and this kid was just getting actually fucking mad because like the teacher couldn't pronounce his name right. And it's like, don't blame the
Oh my
teacher.
gosh.
He can't help it, man. Um,
I mean, like, I had the same experience, but sometimes it's like on purpose. Like,
yeah, like my last
this
name
one
is
teacher would go out of his way to pronounce names like extremely wrong when he like knew damn well they were like, you know. But what were you saying? My bad.
oh, uh, like my name's Germanic, and I live in Texas. So
Hello.
I end up with a lot of um,
See you
I ended
soon.
up with a lot of like Hispanic teachers that just straight up couldn't say my fucking name. They'd be like Matthew, Ro, and like they'd like be calling me to the office or something because I put a bomb in the toilet or something, and
Interested
finally
on
they
a
would just
pint?
go,
As one does.
they would like Ro, and like I would just call back to the fucking thing. I would just be like, I'm on my way. Because I knew who they were talking about, and I got tired of them trying to figure out my fucking name. Uh, keep my wife's name out your fucking
Aye.
mouth. Uh,
Safe travels.
oh my god,
You got
did you
my
see that edit that they did?
Watch your back.
It's a fucking TikTok. It's this guy, and he's just like drenched in sweat, and he's doing something below the camera, right? And
No, that's cursed.
he turns,
It's
he's
cursed
drenched in
already.
sweat, and he turns, he goes, Will, man, I'm really thirsty. Can I get some water or something? And you just hear Will Smith on like off screen, and he just goes, "Keep fucking my wife's mouth."
Well,
Yeah,
no.
because they fucked with like him saying, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth."
What can I get for you today?
It's his fault. He should have fucking been hooting and hollering like that at the Oscars. Um,
Off with you.
I mean, like, yeah, he did lay his hands on himself.
he slapped the fuck out of yeah.
Well, I was, yeah, I was trying to keep it nice, but yeah, he did slap the fuck out of him.
Um, but but yeah. So I need some bug juice. Um, but this is my brother sent me, and I was fucking laughing my ass off. Is that, and then that one guy that's like, um, he's like, I'm like a mango on a fork. And he takes like a big bite of it, and then uh, like his video glitches out, and he just goes, like it makes this god awful noise. Uh, it's one of my favorite fucking videos. Uh, and like I fucking hate TikTok. I never go on TikTok, but like my brother's always on it. He's always fucking crawling. He's always crawling over the fucking TikToks. And fucking tactics. Uh, but but yeah, like there's one where it's this guy, and the thumbnails or like the like caption just says, "I hate it when this happens." And it's this guy walking up to the fridge, and he's just like, "Yes, what do you got? And he like opens it up, and he takes like the bottle of barbecue sauce out, and sees that it's empty, and he goes, "Skip, skip." Like he makes this weird ass noise, and it's like I couldn't get enough of that fucking video. I was laughing my ass off. Um,
I'm just trying to imagine it right now, like,
if I can find it, I'll try to send it to you, but I have not
please.
been able to find it in literal years. Um,
Damn, it's like lost media then,
yeah, it's the Squidward suicide.
huh? You keep bringing up shit that I forgot about like years ago.
Or did you ever watch Suicide Mouse? The fucking video where
No,
it's Mickey, just like it's
like
black and white, like Steamboat Willie, Mickey Mouse.
I only saw I only slightly read up on the Squidward suicide
They
thing.
referenced it in SpongeBob,
That's about
actually.
it.
Uh,
What?
yeah. So the like classic
When?
image that everyone has from it is because the fake episode's name was Red Mist.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
they
say that again. Fake episode?
yeah, the Squidward suicide episode wasn't real. That's not a real
Oh
thing.
yeah.
But the name of the supposed lost episode was Red Mist. And it's that picture of Squidward with bloodshot eyes with blood pouring out of them and everything. That they always use for all the thumbnails. They took it out because they didn't want to. Nickelodeon told them don't reference like creepypasta stuff like that because some kid's gonna go looking for it and get the shit scared out of them. So let's try to avoid that in the future. So they took it out and they replaced it with like something else entirely. I can't even remember what they replaced it with, but like yeah, it looks more like ketchup, like than blood coming out of his eyes. But yeah, like Squidward opens up a door, and it's like a kid-friendly version of the Squidward suicide like face, and it's supposed to be a jump scare. And the stinger that they used for the music was literally called Red Mist Jump Scare, because like all the music and everything all has like a
Where
like
are you getting all these facts?
the Wikipedia SpongeBobica, or the Encyclopedia SpongeBobica.
Wikipedia SpongeBob.
Yeah, it's the well no, it's Encyclopedia SpongeBobica.
Mm.
But it's the SpongeBob wiki. Oh, I still get cooking experience for making blood sausage.
Such a goofy thing to do.
Yeah, the last thing I say before I die. Goofy, goofy, goober, goober.
Dirty dying.
Yeah.
What kind of pet do you have? Hold on.
I have
Do you even have a pet? Hold on.
I have a coyote that I named Volgar after my dead dog.
Oh. We should get you this one toy that gives you another dog.
Excuse me?
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I'll show you it later though.
Welcome.
I like it. Alright, I'm making another character. I think I want to make a guy character.
What you doing out here with all that ass? Double cheeked up on a
See ya
Thursday
soon.
afternoon.
You just reminded me of the audio. Of that video. You smell like 10 cans of bounce that ass. You
I
know that
have
little
not
boy?
heard that one.
Bounce that ass.
Um, I
Fuck,
forgot
those
how.
kids are funny.
I miss Vine. Uh,
Me
Let's
too.
get back.
like there's
It
that
was
one
like
with
innocent fun.
there's a yeah it was like TikTok just feels corporate in a weird way.
Not
Like
even that. It's just like people do the strangest shit for like a piece of change.
yeah, like yeah, it all just feels like it's just chasing the fucking bag. Whereas like there were plenty of Vines where it's like yeah, clearly like they thought it was gonna take off or some shit. They thought it would be funny. But that was it. It was just like, oh, this was funny. I want to share it with people. And now it's like, this is funny. I bet
I
I can
do
make
get the
money off of it.
transition though, like from Vine to TikTok. Times kind of have changed.
Oh yeah. Uh, but like that one where the guy's like back at it again at Krispy Kreme and his buddy fucking does a flip into the sign and knocks it off the wall.
No,
Like that's fucking funny for one thing. But it's like now somebody would do that and then like it would be somebody who's like dad is a fucking like uh is like some investor or something, so he has a bunch of money, so he just pays off the fucking Krispy Kreme. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. It's just like everything.
Oh, you mean like it's not genuine?
Yeah, it's not like he's fucking around or anything.
Mm.
It's like the fucking owner of the Krispy Kreme is in on the fucking bit.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, like I don't know. I would rather have someone ask me personally if it was my business.
yeah. Well, no, I get it, but it's like if you're just dicking around, you're just dicking around. Like there's that one where
Yeah.
the kid's like, I don't even know where they're at. It's like a fucking uh it's like a sandwich shop or something. It might be like a Subway, but these two people are just like making out and everything, as you do. And this guy is just like he's recording them, and he's just going, "What the fuck is this allowed? What the fuck is that allowed? What the fuck?" Like he's just getting like he's raising his voice, but he's not getting any louder. If that makes sense. Like
Oh, like yelling in lower caps.
yeah, it's like, "What the fuck is this allowed? Is this allowed? What the
Some
fuck?" Like
mind.
that's as loud as he gets. Is like slightly like
See
a
you
little bit
soon.
louder than me talking normally. And then like it hard cuts to the girl turned around and she's in the guy's face and she just goes, "Stop." Like she's actually fucking mad at him.
No.
And that video is fucking hilarious. I thought it was the funniest shit for the longest time. It was so fucking funny because of how worked up she got. It's like you're the one like tongue fucking somebody in the fucking deli. Like, don't get mad at him. Um,
How are
Jeez,
you?
I missed out on like some Vine culture. You need to send me that.
Safe travels.
what was that other guy? Oh yeah, Thomas Sanders. He actually made a career out of Vine. I don't know if he still has one, but yeah, he
Thomas Sanders, who's that?
you'll know him if you see him. He's a
Explain.
blonde guy. But he
Nah,
did
you can't just drop that info and be like, you don't know what museum. You need to explain. Send
he
info.
did that one
you need to
where
explain to the stream.
he
Go
did
on.
that one where he's like it's like trying to take out a girl and he's like, "I can show you the world," and then it cuts to him like trying to pull money out of the ATM and it just says your balance is like 250, like $2.57, and he's like, "I can show you my driveway."
Romantic.
Great to meet
Right.
ya.
Did I tell you the fucking thing that I shouted at my at my brother when he pulled up at my mom's? So like we whenever we'd hang out, we'd all go meet at my mom's house,
See ya
and
soon.
my brother pulls up with his wife, and I just go, like I walked out and I had like my hands like I was like doing like a jig like a leprechaun, and I just go, "Tipping a penis to you."
You know that's cursed. I could never say that to
It's instead of top of the
the
morning to you.
family. I know.
Well, I told you I was
But
yelling
to
at
me,
my
that's-
mom about shit
That's
all the time.
bold.
And
Mm.
then like there's that video of those two Indian guys with like the road rage. I think I sent it to you, where like they're going back and forth, and the one guy's like the funniest thing is they're both upset, but they're upset about like they're they're still clearly still caring about each other's safety is the funny thing. So like they're yelling back and forth at each other, and he's like, you are fucking, and the other guy just goes, no, you are fucking, and he just
Oh,
keeps yelling.
wait. You mother bitch. No, fuck.
No,
It was.
that was somebody's like Arab dad who got cut off, and he goes, up shut your
No, I
ass,
know
mother
what you
bitch.
mean. I know what you mean, but like, fuck, I'm trying to remember what he said exactly.
But he's like, you're out here running like
You bitch
lady.
fucking. You motherfucking.
He's like, you are a fucking, and he's a bloody bastard, bitch.
Yeah, that's what you said. That's what you said.
Yeah, I shouldn't
Oh
do
my
the
God.
accent because that's ignorant, but you know, you can't do it without doing the accent. And
Yeah,
then like
exactly.
at one point he gets so worked up he calls the guy Blastard. Oh, this night elf's name is Furious Sex. She looks nice. Oh,
Love that for her.
she's her thing. She's going back to her sex dungeon. Need to buy some mild spices. Oh, fuck that. I'm just... Wait, hold up. 25. Oh, dude, fuck that noise. Yeah, I'm not fucking buying spices. I can just sell this shit. There's a store. Clam man. That's a man who loves himself some clam. It's a euphemism.
Would you like to purchase something?
Oh,
Be seeing you.
jeez.
I tell you, I was talking to a friend of mine, and the way I talk tends to rub off on people.
Mm.
And so, like, she was talking to her mom, and she was like, she was talking about she needed to go to the doctor, and she's like, I need to go see the clam doctor. She need to go see her OBGYN. She called the guy her clam doctor. And her mom was like, oh my god! She's like, it's not my fault, it's what Matt says all the time.
No, but like, I'm devastated too.
Her mom was mortified.
Keep your feet on the ground.
God, that beef lasagna is starting to smell pretty good. I kept calling it beef whatever. Oh, now it isn't. Now it smells weirdly eggy. What the fuck did he do in there?
You should go investigate.
No, I'm about to.
Go,
Yeah. We gotta get to a safe
ratatouille the
place.
situation. I'm like locked in trying to find a name. I want something iconic.
Just name yourself iconic.
Cause like it's kind of basic.
Pleased to meet you.
I would argue
Iconic.
it's literally iconic.
Name is unavailable.
Yep,
Have
figured.
a great day now.
I couldn't get Taggart on Doomhowl. I gotta fucking send a letter to
Really?
Blizzard. Yeah, somebody already has the name. And almost
Hmm.
all my characters are named Taggart, as previously mentioned. Or some variant of it, like Tanguish. And then my Death Knight, his name is Tagany. uh, and then
Tagrid.
Taggart. That's a good one. I could make a mage named Taggart. You're a wizard, Harry. He's a hairy wizard. But Taggart might be taken, honestly. And since I'm a famous streamer, if it isn't, now it is because I said it. But I have because it's classic, and you don't have a warband bank. I have a bank alt, and his name is Swaggard because he holds all the swag.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I just need to sit down and process that. That's
Oh my
free will
fucking
is
head.
free will, man. Free will.
All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go investigate the meat situation.
Alright.
Don't leave. You have to keep the stream entertained now. Good luck.
Oh really? Fuck man. I don't even not even on camera. Like, you gotta come to me when you log back on. Anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. What's the word? What's the haps? What's your major? Ugh, God. Yeah, no, I've just been leveling something, but I've been debating on if I want to play a guy character or whatever, like a girl character. Cause like, I feel like it's kind of basic to be a girl character, because even the guys kind of lean towards playing girl. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. We going all in with the full male character thing. Yeah, it's been a while since I played WoW. Haven't even gone through the, what's it called? The dwarf storyline. Yeah, this will be interesting either way, because I just want to get the 60 man. I feel like I'm not too confident in the journey ahead. Like, I haven't even played a priest yet. I'm wondering if I should go bald or not. No! I got disconnected. What the fuck? Alright, hold on.
What the hell's going
Dude,
on?
what the hell?
Why
I
are you
got
screaming?
disconnected.
Oh, were you on the login screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does that. I have no idea why. You get constantly disconnected. Like if you take too long to make your character, go fuck yourself. You
Oh, I
can't do
thought it was just my laptop tweaking out. I was like,
No,
no.
no, it does it. It did it to me too.
Oh. How often does it do that?
Always.
Dude. Does it do that mid-fight or like what?
No, it's only ever
Okay,
happened to
okay,
me
okay.
on the login screen.
Okay.
Why are you going so fucking fast? Oh, you got the aspect of the cheetah. Loreleth. What's the name is oxygen tank? What the fuck are these names?
You know what? That's a good name. I'll give him credit for that. That's...
Oh, dude, fuck you 6 ways from Sunday. I'm not buying that fucking elixir of minor agility for 23 silver. Blow it. Oh, wait, I have auctionator. It's probably not actually that expensive.
Ooh. Hold on. Making my character. I'm gonna make a gnome. No, I can't have a healer. I forgot. Man.
Somebody's name in trade chat is Bussy Galore.
No, no.
To be fair, Pussy Galore is the name of a Bond girl, so.
What?
A Bond girl from James Bond.
Explain. Oh. I see. Yeah, I haven't watched that yet. My bad, I am an uncultured swine.
Agility. Probably should look up elixir. Is it elixir? Yeah. Elixir of minor agility. Excuse me.
Excused.
Oh, dude, fuck off. I'm not paying fucking 21 silver for that. I'll just make it on my damn... This guy's name is Tummy Tickles.
Aww, that's so
It's just a
cute.
fucking, like, human rogue. He's dressed like Johnny Badass, but his name is Tummy Tickles. There was a quest I had in Dunmorrow. Bop shoobity doo, bop shoobity doo, bop shoobity doo, bop.
Aww.
Okay.
I named mine Cuddle Cat. I'm a guy, by the way.
Meow.
Meow. No, just. Okay, hold on. Meow. Did I do a good job? Am I a good guy?
Hey, hello, kitten.
No! You know I had to punish you, right?
You know why I had to punish you, kitten. That?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is this
I
guy
did
always
it.
over there? Did you just do that? Because I bit you.
Yeah, I did.
Because you bit me, that's right.
No!
That sounds less like that sounds like fucking Buffalo Bill. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. Which is where Seth Green got the voice for Chris, by the way. That's why like in the
What?
first season of Family Guy, Chris is like rock on, dude.
Oh, really?
It's based on Buffalo Bill, yeah.
Oh my god.
And he's just like put on Goodbye Horses, and he's just like, would you fuck me?
Can I help you? Alrighty then. Please
I hate
meet
knowing
ya.
that.
Daggers.
Here we go then.
You got my attention.
Fist weapons.
Watch your back.
What can I get for you today?
No.
Safe travel.
No.
It's like the thing where they were talking about Sebastian Stan, the guy that plays the Winter Soldier, and he's talking about the fucking arm, like the metal arm, and it's it's like a rubber thing that he has that he like puts on his where the fuck do I pick? Oh, do I need to go to Loch Manan for this? Is that what's going on? I don't want to. Oh no. Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, it starts with Mountaineer Cadrell. No shit. Okay, yeah, I do need to go to Loch Manan. Good hearth there. But I'm gonna have to sit here for 30 minutes yapping before I can, so I'd probably just fly there. I used a lot of money just flying places.
You should just mount it.
There's no flying mounts in Classic.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot you're not even...
Didn't get added until Cataclysm.
Yep.
With the, I think it's the Flight Master's license was the,
Level 40 or something. Something
no,
like that.
no, you couldn't fly until level 60.
No, like general mounts until...
Oh,
blah.
yeah,
You get general mounts at level 40.
you get mounted.
Yeah, I do.
Oh no!
See, I got your ass back.
Oh. I just broke my damn chair. I tore the part of the arm off.
Jeez. Part of the what?
Part of the arm. It has like a rubber like armrests, and like part of the rubber just like snapped off.
Man.
Did I
You
just
and
fly to
me.
fucking Stormwind?
Dude, you just...
I did, didn't I? I fucking flew to Stormwind. Ah.
Well...
I meant to go to that was really loud. I meant to go to fucking Loch Madan. Oh hey, I can get a good look at the what is this? Where the fuck am I? Syrian Gorge? Yeah, Syrian Gorge. Yeah. Okay, everything's all level question because I'm a fucking little baby man. Little baby man. Little baby man.
Forget what that's from.
I don't remember. Oh, there's like a bunch of people yelling at a lizard.
What?
Yeah, it was like a little baby lizard, and they're just like, little baby man, little fucking
Oh.
baby man.
Oh,
Uh, and then like there was like a little statuette that they found, and like it was like a little artifact, but the name that they attached to it was Little Fat Girl. Yeah, and so it was like it was like three women saw it and they're like little little fat girl, little stinky poopy fat
oh,
girl. Like, it's so weird. And they
I love
just
women.
kept calling it little fat girl. It's so rude, but it was hilarious.
It's so cute, little fat girl. I call my rabbit Fatty sometimes. Oh.
We had a Chihuahua named Tallulah, but we called her Chalupa because she was fat as fuck. We also just called her Chubs. Um, she was so fucking
Did she
fat.
respond to it? Like, did
Yes,
you ingrain it in her?
yeah.
Okay.
She was so fat that you could roll her over on her back and she couldn't breathe. But she was so fat she didn't give a shit. She
Aw.
just lay there, and then she'd just go like, "Ha!" like sit up because she realized, oh yeah, I really can't breathe. Um,
Panic. Aw. Just that
uh,
pure panic breath.
there's a video of that one pug that's sleeping, and he fucking like has like a reverse sneeze, so he's just like sitting there and he just goes like,
Love pugs.
I feel bad for him.
I mean, yeah. But still. Cute. I love fat animals.
That fucking dog. It's this dog that's I think he's a boxer, and he's just like sitting there and he has to yawn and he just goes and his eyes go in two
What can I do for
directions.
you? Light.
Back on a fucking Griffin. Griffin Roadie. Blah, blah, blah.
You
Anyway,
need to send. You need to send these videos to me, man. It's cult. I'm not as. I. I'm not as cultured as you. Man, I'm gonna hop on my other WoW account. Not like the retail.
you just gonna play retail?
Yeah.
How could you? I need a healer.
Brother.
I was trying to get a fucking book off of Amazon, and like this fucking lady was just like, oh god, I can't even remember what the hell she said. I gotta look it up real quick. Let me go to the chat because I was giving my friend a fucking play-by-play. Oh yeah, so I was like, hey, we're trying to get this book off of fucking like we're trying to get an ebook for the on a Kindle, and we're not able to buy it. It's not letting us change payment methods. It's not letting us do anything. It's just not working at all. What the fuck's going on? I was like, she tried it on her phone and on her tablet, and I'm trying it on my desktop. None of them are working. and I got Elaine was the supposed name of the person that was helping me, and she said one of the last things that she said was I can confirm the issue is for our digital department, and we have to transfer you to check your coupons on the ebooks that you purchased. Please stay on the chat. We didn't have any fucking coupons. We just had credits. Uh, uh, and uh, and then she was like, "Well, where did you get your credit?" And I was like, "What difference does it make? A credit's a credit. It says here this book would normally be $12.99. It's $0.00 because you have credits." I was like, "I don't give a fuck where they came from. That's what I got is we got credits." Uh, and uh, and then finally she just fucking sent me off to somebody else, and I was just like, I was sitting there like, Elaine, I trusted you, and you failed me. And I got some other guy named Harryam, I don't even know.
No, I'm
Uh,
just defeated.
and uh, and then he started with like, okay, what book are you trying to get? I was like, couldn't you read the previous chat? Like, if I could read it, why can't you? I was like, Elaine knows what fucking book we're trying to get. Why don't you ask Elaine? Uh, but Elaine didn't answer. You know, Elaine was gone. She had other things going on, and I had said Elaine's keeping secrets like the catty bitch we all know she is.
No,
And I was like,
kind of gossip.
And I was like, Harem's acting like it's a fucking me problem, and he's like, try incognito, try using a different browser. I was like, listen, fucko. And then finally, the other answer was, hey, try buying another book with your credits. And I was like, am I gonna get refunded when we get a book that I don't want with my credits? And he's like, no, we can't do a refund on that. All purchasers final on ebooks. I'm like, then why the fuck am I gonna go
Why
get
would he
another book?
suggest another book?
Uh, I was like, listen, fucko, this is why we're talking about this book, because this is the book that we're trying to fucking read. Uh, and finally we tried one of the other books, and it didn't work either, so thankfully we didn't lose any credits. Uh, and I was like, hey, and even before that, I was like, hey, this other book that we found that we might be willing to try this with, it only says it's $9.99. If we get this, can you give us a credit for $9.99 and make it so we could use the points for the remaining part of the $12.99 on this actual book? And he was like, no, I can't credit you for that. You bought a book. And I was like, you fucking told me to, dude. Uh,
No.
I was fucking pissed off. And then it kept just going to like, you hit one click buy, and it would it would show like the cards that we had on the account, and then it would just immediately like act like they weren't available or something. It was really weird. So it like had the cards and it said you have $12.99 available in credits if you want to use that.
You
Uh,
got a
you're,
book that you didn't.
what? Turned into a robot.
Oh, yeah, my thing kind of glitched out for a second, but I said, you didn't get a. Fuck. You got the book you didn't like?
No, we didn't
You
end up
didn't.
getting that. We got the book that we were trying to get. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, the guy was like trying to act like it was a me problem, and then finally, like I went onto the thing, and I was like, and he was like, "Oh, check
Just
your
straight up gaslighting you.
yeah," and he was like, check the options for the one-click purchase," and apparently it had been disabled on all devices, which I didn't do. Um, you know, nobody who has my Amazon did it either. And I was like, well, that's kind
What
of
can I
weird
get
and
for you
uncomfortable
today?
because I didn't get any news of a login or anything. So nobody suddenly logged in and did that,
Safe
and
travels.
nobody who has already been logged in did that. What the fuck's going on? And he's like, oh, apparently this is a common issue.
Man, they should just fix their everything, cause what? I don't know.
So
Just
all we ended up doing was just re-enabling the like one-click purchasing, but you have to do it for each individual device. Like you can't just enable it for all devices. You can disable it for all
so it's like
devices.
for your account or like what? Or for like
Yeah, it's for my Amazon
multiple
account that
people are
What can I
having
get for
this
you
problem.
today?
multiple people are having that problem
Mm,
on their accounts as well.
See you
I
soon.
was one of the first people to kick up a big stink about it. Um,
Well, that's good.
But yeah, like he tried to make it a
Probably
me
save
problem.
other
By the end of it,
people.
he was like, "Oh, I see this is an us problem." I was like, "Yeah, no shit,
Mhm.
fuckwad. I could have told you that." I was mad as hell.
Some people shouldn't be in customer service.
Oh God. I've talked about it on the stream before, but there was a guy that called in when I was working at the call center, and
What can I do
what
for
we
you?
were doing was we were
See you
managing
soon. How are you?
cards for people. The fuck? Hang on. We were managing like um prepaid debit cards um for people in like who don't have a fucking what's the word?
Keep your
Like
feet
who
on the
can't get like a
ground.
regular debit card. So
Mhm.
like it was mostly people that were on like social security and disability and stuff. So
Yeah.
you can imagine the kind of people that we would be talking to were typically older people or disabled people. And the thing that I constantly had to tell other people, um, and I kind of felt bad saying it this way, but it's true, was like for some of the people that would call in, they were completely fucking nuts. And some of the people I worked with were getting mad about it, um, and they're getting really pissed. I was like, look, you have to. I was like, you kind of have to handle some of these people with kid gloves. I was like, not to be an asshole or anything, but there's a reason they're getting disability. Like they got, the lights on, but nobody's home upstairs. I was like, it happens. It's like I'm glad we have a way to help people that can't help themselves, but like, you know, you gotta fucking just be patient with people that are just completely fucking wackadoo. Um, but I had this older guy call in. He was calling about his social security, and he was like, not to be ignorant or anything, not to be anti-Semitic, but he was exceedingly Jewish. He was from New England. I'm not gonna dox the fucking guy. I don't even remember his name, so I really can't. But um, like he was upset that like we weren't really helping him as much as like he would like us to. Uh, and finally he just goes, "You're turning this into a big mashugana," and I was just like, I didn't want to laugh at him. I was like, "Come on, man." I was like, "You're doing this shit on purpose." Like, uh, and like I thought it was just fucking hilarious that he said that, and it was just because he was like an older Jewish guy from New England. I don't know if he was from like New York proper or if he was from um, if he was from like Boston or wherever, New Jersey, but yeah, he was just an older Jewish guy, and he just fucking turning this into a big machine. And I was just like, I was like, sir, with all due respect, we're not trying to turn it into a big mashugana. It's just, I was like, these kind of things happen where we have to deal with X, Y, and Z, and there's a certain way that we have to go about it. Basically, he just wanted like money back on his card because like money had been spent. And he wasn't convinced it was him. So I was like, yeah, we can open a dispute on this, but like, I was like, you know, unfortunately, a lot of disputes kind of go a certain way, and you know, they they want to cover all their bases, so you need to make sure you send in as much stuff as possible to make your case. And he was like, I don't want to do that. I was like, then you don't want your money back that bad. Um, and like they would get mad at me because they said that I was like abusive and too argumentative with all our card holders, but like they would people would like get all worked up and like try to like shit talk us or whatever, and like uh, that was usually the thing that I would say to people was just like I would tell them how they need to go about like filing a dispute to get their money back because there was a bunch of shit that they needed to do it, and they would be like, I don't want to do that, and that was what I would tell them. I was like, then you don't really want your money back, do you? And they're like, you can't say that, and I was like, I absolutely can. I was like, this is what you need to do to get your money back. If you don't want to do it, then you don't want your money back. It's like this is the way. I was like, uh, and it got to the point where if you played StarCraft 1, you might remember it, but there's a line in StarCraft 1 that Arcturus Man says, because he straight up says, I'm not asking you to like it, I'm ordering you to do it. Uh, and like people would complain about like the system and everything, and I would just be like, look, I'm not asking you to like it. Frankly, I think it's complicated. I think it's confusing. I understand why people don't like it completely, but it's what you got to do. Uh, I'd give people an olive branch, but it's like I'm not going to get verbally abused on the phone. And I think I told you about the time that this one girl, um, she was an African immigrant, and she had a very strong accent. Not her fault. Totally fine. Sweetest girl. She was so sweet. She answered a call, and without saying anything, without doing anything, without, saying any of what the call was about, the guy on the line just starts screaming the N-word
What?
over and over and over again. So, she completely froze and just didn't even know what to do. Um, and, like, was in, like, a total, just
Well,
completely,
wait, yeah, that's. I wouldn't
completely
even know what to
shut down and
believe it.
everything. She was miserable. And, um, uh, like, she, I walked up and I muted her mic, and I was like, I muted her mic and I put her into like an auxiliary thing so that like she wouldn't get another
Mhm.
call right away because we were back to back because we were always fucking backed up really bad. Um, and I like muted it. I set her so that she wouldn't get another call, and I just hung up the call. I was like, you need to go just take a breather, go get some water, go for a walk, tell your lead like you just got like racially like just assaulted. And she was like, can I do that? I was like, yeah, you can. I was like, you don't deserve that. That's not what you're here to get. I was like, you're not paid to do that.
Mhm.
You're not paid to put up with that kind of shit. Go take a walk. And she did. Um, oh, there's a whole party that just came in. Yeah.
Yeah, she. When you work, you don't need to deal with that. Like, why should you?
Yeah.
Oh. You can tell that's kind of like her first time experiencing that too. 'Cause,
Yeah. And she had just started too. It was awful.
mm,
Um, uh, and um, it got to the point with me where um, if somebody would try to call me stupid or something, even though they didn't say fuck, they didn't say shit, they didn't drop the N bomb, they didn't call me any slurs, they didn't say that I was mentally challenged or anything. If they just straight up just called me stupid, I'd be like I was like, I'm here to help you. I'm not here to I'm not here for you to just take your day out on me. I was like, if you don't want my help, you can call back later. Um,
mm.
and I would tell them this is your first warning. After 3 warnings, I'm gonna release the call. Because we had a 3 strikes rule, which apparently not every call center does. There's some places where you just have to sit there and take it. But that was the one
Why?
nice thing. I have no fucking clue. That was the one nice thing about working at that call center is we had a 3 strikes rule. And my favorite part was I would be like, "This is your first warning for foul language. At the third warning, I will have to release the call. Just letting you know." And people would be like, "Fuck you, fucking." Tell me this is my first warning. I'll give you a warning. And I'm like, this is your second warning for foul language. On the third warning, I will release the call and you'll have to call back later. It's like, yeah, go fuck yourself. I'm like, this is your third warning, sir. Thank you. Have a nice day. Please call us back later when you calm down. Bye bye. And I just hang up.
As you should, though.
Yeah. Um, and
Like, I can't handle. I
there were
can't
times,
handle customers, man.
yeah, there were times where, because I was a supervisor. I was a supervisor if
Mm,
somebody bitched enough to be like, I want to talk to a supervisor, a bunch of Karens, I want to talk to your manager. I was the
mm.
manager, basically. I was the person they talked to. So I was like their last chance on the wall, and I would reiterate that. I was like, look, you asked for a supervisor, you got me. If you don't want a supervisor, then you don't want good help. And I was like, if you don't want good help, thank you, have a nice day. Um, and I would be like, do you want my help, or do you? I was like, or do you want to get back in the queue over and over again? I was like, because I can help you if you let me help you. Um, yeah, and like there were a couple times where like somebody called like I got on the horn, right, and they're just like the last guy that helped me was a stupid ass piece of shit. He didn't fucking help me, and I was like, that's not helpful.
Great to meet you.
Uh, like that was usually my go-to was that's not helpful,
Safe
or I'd
travels.
say that's not productive. And like I felt kind of bad because I was basically talking to them like they were fucking children. But if you act like a fucking 5-year-old and like
Hmm.
have a temper tantrum, you're gonna get a fucking stern talking to. So it was a lot of just like that's not very helpful.
I mean, yeah, I get it. It's kind of like a gray line being in the way you respond, I guess.
Oh yeah. Oh, and then like I could say this guy's first name because you can't fucking figure out who the fuck it is. Um, but there was a guy that was named Malcolm X, as in
Oh.
the activist. Here's the problem. His mom named him Malcolm X. No fucking problem. Who gives a shit, right? Problem was is
Hmm.
that on file his name was listed as Malcolm X, all one word. On all his documents, his name is Malcolm space X, then his middle name, then his last name, right?
Yeah.
And his file got locked up because we were asking for documents that showed his name as it was on file, and we couldn't get that because all the documents that he had something different from what we had, which was Malcolm
Hmm.
X, all one word. So his mom convinced him that the only reason we weren't letting him get his money was because we were all racist and we were trying to keep a black man who was named Malcolm X from getting any money and trying to get up in the world. And I was like, not for nothing, you're on disability, you're not going to get anywhere. No offense, but good luck pulling yourself up by your bootstraps when you're on disability. You kind of have to fucking do some other shit. Um,
Yeah.
but uh, but yeah, like it got to the point where I got so annoyed. I was like, you don't know who I am. You don't know what I look like. I was like, I could be white, black, blue, purple, green. I was like, I could be any color and you wouldn't know because we're on the phone.
I've the finest
I was
wares
like,
in
so
the
don't
land.
sit here and tell me that we're only doing this because he's black. I was like, I can't see you. I can't see him. I can't see anybody, and you can't see me. You don't know what I am. I don't know what you are. Uh, I was like, so it's
Keep your
if
feet
it
on the
if we
ground.
can't tell realistically, then how can we blame it on that? Uh, and she was still just hooting and hollering, and I finally just told the guy, I was like, sir, I can't get a word in with your mother screaming like this. I was
Great
like,
to
if
meet
you want
you.
to take her aside or something and get her out of earshot so I
Good.
can actually hear you and actually help you, I'd be willing to help you. I was like, but I can't get a word. If I can't get a word in, I can't help you. And if I can't help you, I gotta release the call. Uh, and I was like, this has nothing to do with your race, your background, your
What's on
ethnicity,
your
your
mind?
your creed, whatever. I was like, this is just a clerical error.
Keep your
And
feet
he's
on
like,
the ground.
it's a big fucking error. And I was like, yes, it is. But settle down and I can tell you about it.
You.
Uh,
See you soon.
and that's all because like the thing is when there's a security thing like that there's only so much we can say because it's
Hmm.
locked up for a reason, and at that point we basically have to treat anybody who's calling in about that, or anybody who was calling in I should say because I don't fucking work there anymore. We would have to treat them like they were a fucking criminal. It felt bad, it felt scummy, it felt wrong, but like uh like my favorite part of it was like people would just be like, I'm me, and I'm like, I don't know that. uh but
Yeah, like you don't have your ID, their
y
ID in front of you.
we would have to we would have to ask them to send in their ID and all kinds of other shit.
Can't
It was
cast that
such a
Mm.
yet.
mess. And then like if there was any weirdness with like the photo, denied. Uh, and like we would have people who are like, I've called y'all about 15 fucking times now. I'm like, I see it. I got your file pulled up here. Because we would have a record every time somebody called, every time a file got accessed. It would leave like a automatically generated record, and you could add extra notes and stuff to it. Um,
Yeah.
And yeah, like the amount of times where I would see one where they called like over and over and over and over again, all throughout like 3 days. Like they did nothing that day but call us. And like at a certain point, it's like, okay, either they are calling us and just flipping out every time,
I'm out of range.
or like there's something that we could be doing and we're not. And like a lot of times it was the latter. It was just like there's a really easy answer if somebody just calms whoever's calling in the fuck down for 2 seconds, so that we can actually talk to them. So that was usually me. I was usually the one that was able to fucking get through to people like that. Because like people just get to a point where they're so worked up they don't even like they can't even hear you anymore. Like you might as well just be like it might as well just be one of my streams where it's just background noise.
I
Uh,
can't pass that.
but yeah, like I would just like slow people down. Like I mentioned it before, but there was a lady that called and she was so pissed off. She's like, "Y'all stealing my fucking money." She's like, "Y'all playing with my fucking money." And then like I heard one of her friends go, I can't remember her name,
Can't pass that.
but they said her name. And, you know, I'm gonna call her Tina. Uh, she was like, "Tina, quit swearing at him. He's gonna hang up like the last 4 people."
Oh, 4 people.
Yes, they had called 4 people that day, and it was early in the morning too. And sure enough, like uh, I pulled up her file and I looked at it, and there were 4 calls that day. And she's like, "Y'all playing with my fucking money, blah 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 blah." I was like, "All right, we're not playing with anybody's money here." I was like, "We manage people's money. We don't play with it." I was like, "It's too important to play with." Uh, and she's like, "That's what I'm saying." And then she was on my team at that point because like
Mhm.
she'd found an agreement. But um, so one of the things that we did to like make sure we had some of these things secure was we would check government records for like their phone number, and we would send like a security code to their phone. This isn't like anything that my company did alone. We worked with another company. I'm not saying any names, but but like we would like basically send them a security code and have them just read it back to us. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna send you a code. You just need to tell me what that code says. And she's like, I can't read.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Here's the problem. And a thing that I had to express to her was, I can't hear anyone else give her that code. At that point, that code is no longer secure. Yeah.
Wait, what? Repeat that.
So if anyone else reads that code off, it's no longer secure. I have to hear her voice and her voice alone say
Oh.
it. Yeah. So that became a problem when she can't read it. And I was just like, I need you to understand, I cannot hear anyone else tell you that code. And she was like, yeah, I heard you. I was like, no, no, no. I was like, if anyone tells you that code, I can't hear it. I need to hear you say that code. And she's like, uh-huh. I was like, just follow along with me here. I was like, if somebody were to read that code and I heard it, we can't use it. But if I don't hear it, I just hear you saying it.
Oh.
And then
okay,
I hear
loophole,
her
loophole.
friend go, Tina, give me your phone. And it gets muted because
Oh.
they were in the car and I could hear the wind billowing. And I hear, Tina, give me your phone. And it gets muted. And then she comes back and she's 912-618. And I was like, thank you. I start helping her with her file. And she's like,
Aw.
and she was so happy at that point. She quit swearing. But yeah, the fact that it started with her like, y'all stealing my fucking money. And I was just like, hey, hang on. I don't even know you yet. Um, and then there was one guy who was like, who specifically said me. He wasn't blaming the company. He was blaming me. Because he was like, you're stealing my money. I go, who, me? And he goes, yeah, you. And I was like, I stopped. I was like, that's funny. And he's like, no, it's not. That's my money. That's my money you're playing with. I was like, I'm not playing with your money. He was like, you're stealing my money. I was like, I broke it. I was like, sir, if I was stealing your money, I'd be stealing everybody's money. And if I was stealing everybody's money, I wouldn't be sitting here answering the phone for 8 hours a day. I was like, I'd be in Tahiti. I was like, so since I am here and I am answering phones all day, clearly I'm not
Just
taking your
calming
money.
them down with combo.
Yeah, I was like, clearly I'm here. I'm answering phones, so clearly I didn't take anybody's money. I was like, so let's get that out of the way first. I'm not taking your money. I was like, and I'm pretty sure nobody else here is taking your money either, because they probably would be somewhere else too instead of answering phones all day. I was like, I was like,
You're better than me, man. I would have been stern.
well, yeah, it is stern and it is talking to somebody like they're a stupid child, but like, act
Hmm.
like a fucking maniac on the phone, and I'm gonna give you a stern talking to. Uh, and like, yeah, I had another guy that said like, that was like, why do they? Because we would have a record of every transaction that happened, and there would be like scam charges that were like $1 a piece, and they're like, why do they only take $1? And I was like, well, think about it. You take $1 from 1,000 people, that's $1,000 right there that you just made. And they were like, man, I didn't even think of that. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, the effect on you is obviously like your card is now compromised and you have to go get a new damn card. But, uh, but I was like, this person just made $1,000 like that. Didn't even have to do anything. And I was like, probably didn't even have to get off the couch. It's like, sounds like good work, but might go to jail, so there's that.
Pros and cons.
Yeah, I was like, you kind of gotta weigh the, weigh the pros and cons of it, And he was like, are you like sympathizing with them? I was like, no, not at all. This is horrible what they're doing to people. It's theft. It's illegal. It's wrong, and it hurts people. However, I can understand why they would do it. This bear is going to kill me.
That's still recharging. Can't start yet.
Kill it.
That spell isn't ready.
Got it. There we go.
Good job.
It was Old Sooty in Lac-Modan in the Grizzlepaw Ridge. Yeah, I got a lot of fun stories from the call center just because like people were fucking nuts calling in there. It's understandable though, because again, it was people on disability and Social Security, so like some of them were really fucking paranoid. That's a real thing. People who just had like really bad paranoia, and that's enough to end up on fucking Social Security and disability, I guess. But yeah, fun times. Can't be tired. We've only done 3.5 hours.
We have?
Yeah.
Huh.
And you've probably talked for about 10 minutes.
Well, I just been listening.
Oops. But yeah, that was fun. And then I told you I worked at a seafood restaurant. And this lady came in with like her daughter. I'm gonna say her daughter because this lady looked like she had aged like a heroin addict. But like she did not look good. I think it was all the anger at the world just aged her. See that's why I live a peaceful life. That's why my voice cracks. It keeps me youthful. But yeah, this lady came in with her daughter, right, her adult daughter, and they're walking up, and I'm like sitting there, and I kind of just give them a little nod, like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then like, I took a knee because I was like sorting through some stuff under the register, and because like we stored a bunch of like cups and stuff down there, so I was like sorting through all that, and then I pop back up, and she's like, "Hi." I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And she turned to her daughter and she goes, "I remember when customer service was actually happy to service a customer." I was like, and I just like stopped. I was like, "Are you serious?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'm serious." She's like, "You're being really disrespectful. You didn't even greet us when we came in." I was like, "Well, we have a host, first of all." I was like, "Secondly, I was like, you keep up this attitude, you can get out of my store." And she was like, "What?" I was like, "You can leave if you want." I was like, if you don't like how we do business, you can leave." She was like, "You can't do that." I was like, "The hell I can." She's like, "You're just a cashier." I was like, "No, I'm a manager. I'm front of house manager." I was like, "You can leave if you want, or I could serve you some." I was like, "Or I could serve you some fish." I was like, "I'd like to do the latter." I was like, I don't make commission, but I'm glad to help people get food. I'm glad to see people eating and enjoying and enjoying their time here. But if you can't enjoy your time here, have a nice day. There's the door. I was like, so do we want to keep fighting, or you want something to eat? And her daughter was like, Mom, let's just get something to eat.
Aw.
uh, yeah, I had some
She
horror
just
stories.
wanted that to end.
Yeah, like I could tell her daughter was like probably just been on the sideline for a lot of that shit, uh, and just didn't want to hear any more of it, and was probably stunned that somebody in customer service would immediately just clap back like that. 'Cause it didn't happen often. One of my favorites was like I just like fucking with people too. So like one of the things that I do is this couple came in and they're wearing camouflage. Um, and I turned to the guy and I go, oh, I didn't see you there. Cause he's wearing camouflage.
Fuck, it took me a second.
Yeah. Uh,
Can't start yet.
How are you? Be good. Off with you. Watch your back.
What's on your mind?
Be good. Safe travels.
sorry, I'm doing a quest where I gotta guide the this dwarf from Timbuktu to Amistan. Anyway, uh, yeah, like that was one of my favorite ones. And then there was a couple that came in, and this lady had just big hair. It was beautiful. She had it all done up. It was great. And I go, oh, I love your hair. And I turned to her husband, who was bald, and I go, I like yours too, sir. And like that wasn't the only time I had said it. I like it was a joke that never got old to me because it would be new people hearing it every time, and it was so fucking funny. And every time, every man's reaction would be to like chuckle and rub the top of their head like they forgot they were fucking bald. Oh,
Charging.
but yeah, it was just like it was great.
Can't start yet.
I love little banter like that.
Oh yeah.
Makes the day go better.
Oh, there was one time where this guy came in with his girlfriend, right? And then his wife came in with her boyfriend. And they had half of their kids each. And I don't think they all planned on all of them being there. I think it was just a
Oh,
yeah, I think it was a complete coincidence that they all showed up. Yeah. So they started arguing in the dining room, and I was like, "Hey, I don't care what's going on. Like, you could solve that domestic somewhere else, though."
Can't start yet.
And they were like, "What?" And I was like, "Can you not argue in my dining room, please?"
Still recharging.
And uh, they were like, "This is a like this is a private matter. Why are you over here?" I was like, "Cause this is my dining room. Private matter, nothing. Like, if it's a private matter, why you go argue in your dining room?" Uh, I was like, please. I was like, I don't care what you do aside from that, but please don't argue, don't fight in here. So they take it out to the fucking parking lot, and I had to walk out there again with like three of the guys from the kitchen as like backup muscle in case they try to like come at me because we were exposed at that point. And I was like, I need you guys for a second. And they were like, what? I was like, we might need to beat somebody up. And they were like, okay. So I took the fucking uh uh I like took some of the boys out back or out front rather. It was the front parking lot, and I was just like, I was like, hey, and they were like, oh shit, and I was just like, please don't argue in my parking lot either.
no.
I was like, can you take this home? I don't care if it's your home or if it's his home or if it's whoever's home. I was like, can you not do this here? I was like, you're making things uncomfortable for a lot of people, not just me, not just my boss, not just the kitchen staff. Like, there's people here that are just trying to have a good time with their family, and you're making things awkward at best.
Here there.
And Finally, like the dude jumped in his
Off
truck,
with you.
grabbed his girlfriend. By the way, left the kids that he came
What
over
can
there
I do
with.
for you?
Like he didn't take his kids with him.
Why?
I don't know. But his kids who showed up with him because I took their order, they didn't go home with him. So he
God.
fucking flipped out, tried to run
Watch your
over
back.
the like his I guess ex-wife or at the very least soon to be ex-wife. He tried to run over her boyfriend. Um and he just fucking as he's getting out of the fucking parking lot because he's got like it's a beefy engine but it's not made to fucking burn out like that. And I was like, I turned to the lady. I
You
was like,
got
look,
my
I can't tell you
attention.
what to do with your life. I was like, your business is your business, but you might want to call the cops on that guy. Uh, I was like, because that's dangerous. Uh,
I
and
bet she didn't.
she was probably not. She was so embarrassed though, and her boyfriend, I guess, was just like, man, this is wild. Like he was just standing there,
I
like
mean, like
it
he
was,
has a chance to get out at least.
yeah. And like, I don't want to tell the guy like, you need to get the fuck out of here, dude.
Off
Like,
with you.
you're stepping into a situation that you, I was like, that you are not equipped to fucking deal with. I was like, you might want to wait till one of them kills the other one before you do anything. Uh, but yeah, and again, the guy left his fucking kids at the store, and she had to take their kids home, because you know she made
Hmm.
them, they're her kids too, so she spit those things out, so. Uh, but uh, but yeah, this is fucking fun times. Fun times getting ghetto in my fucking parking lot.
Love it for you. Oh fuck! What the? Sorry, I got jump scared.
Great googling. Was that your
Jeez.
rabbit?
No, someone came up to me and I'm not used to being on WoW anymore. Dude, I'm gonna go eat. My AirPods are like dying.
I thought you were gonna say you're gonna go eat your AirPods.
Yeah, gonna.
It's not healthy.
Fuck, I can't even come up with a joke. I'm hungry. Okay, bye. My AirPods are dying too. So
Honestly, like it's kind of a short stream. It's only 3.5 hours, so I might take a fucking hiatus and come back. I don't know. But I do need to eat something. My fucking head hurt. I didn't eat enough.
yeah, same here. Honestly, I just ran out of energy. Like, I don't know. I need to go eat pancakes. Bye. See ya.
Thanks
It
for
was
joining
fun.
the stream. Thanks for playing Classic WoW. You didn't.
You should level with me next time. Like, jeez, come on, man.
I have a
Alright,
stream
I'll see
character.
ya. I am my stream character, and yet, like, come on. Level with me. Level
There's,
with me.
there's
Level with me.
probably
Level with
not.
me.
There was that one video of that kid.
Level with me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
There was a kid where they were playing fucking Counter Strike. They were playing Trouble. No, not Counter Strike. They were playing Gmod, and it was Trouble in Terrorist Town, which uses Counter Strike stuff. That's why I said Counter Strike at first. But this kid's like, no, my KD, you're ruining my KD, and this other kid just starts screaming. Or this other, I say kid, he was probably like, I don't know how old this guy was, probably like 16, 17 around there. And he's just like, my KD, my KD. Like he just starts doing it back, but like just keeps doing weird voices. And this kid is
Mimicking
just
him.
going nuts. It was like that, and then way back when there was an old game mode on Counter Strike called Jailbreak, and so the terrorist team would play as the prisoners, and the counter terrorists would play as the guards. And there was a guy that just kept saying, "I am the law." I'll have to send you the video. This kid goes fucking nuts, but he's just like, "I am the law. You may not look within 3.2156." Like he just like starts rattling off these numbers and says you can't look within that many degrees of the law or you will be immediately executed. And he was like, if you do look at the law within that, number of degrees, you have to execute a some such bullshit number degree spin in place and recite the Constitution. Like it was shit that nobody could do. Um, Obviously, because nobody knows the Constitution.
You gotta be ultra.
Yeah.
Gotta be ultra.
And so like this guy
What's that
made all
called?
these bullshit rules.
Patriotic.
Yeah.
Finest wares
He's
in
like
the
the
land.
guy made all these bullshit rules for like all the prisoners to follow, which they obviously couldn't. And then every time they didn't do what he ordered them to do, he would just shoot them. And
See
so
you
this kid
soon.
who's playing jailbreak is just like screaming his head off at this guy, and he's just like every time the kid says something, like he tells the guy to go suck a fat dick or whatever, and the guy's like, no, I am the law. And so every time like he says anything, he finishes it with just saying, I am the law. And this kid goes nuts, and he just starts going, like he goes from saying, I am the law, I am the law, I am the law, to just screaming, going like, ow, 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 ow. Like, kid has a full-on fucking meltdown. I'll send you the video. This is fucking hilarious. It's very old internet stuff. And the kid also drops a hard R like 4 times because it's old internet.
No.
And he was fucking, 13. He had unbridled access to 4chan at a young age. Um,
Man. I don't even know what to say.
Probably some words, perhaps even a sentence.
Yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right. Here we go, here we go. Forming a sentence.
I believe in you.
Stay in school, kids. No, but for real,
Stay in drugs. Don't
man,
do
some kids just they're just raised on the internet, and I think that's kind of iconic.
stay
and
in
sad,
drugs. Don't
but-
do school.
Stay in, yeah. School and drugs, don't. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
What
In
are you
the
gonna-
in the lock, there's a young Threshodon. And I was like, that's my rap name.
There's a young what?
Young Threshodon. It's like a Loch Ness monster type thing.
Hmm.
It locked my Dan. The lock.
You mean that aquarium?
What? No.
Man, you need to you need to start providing pictures. You need to start providing.
Loch
you know,
Modan
can't
in-
just bring up.
In cat.
You can't just.
In Casmodan. Keep your feet on the ground.
Show me later. Show me. Also, level with me later. All right, I'll see you later. I gotta go charge.
My
the
animal
pineapple.
is sad.
Bye.
Auf Wiedersehen. I said my animal is sad because I haven't been feeding him. 'Cause
Neglectful parent.
I
I'm
forgot that you have to do
reporting
that
you.
with your
All right,
hunter
see
pets.
ya.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Far away.
Fuck, I missed. Okay.
Ha ha ha.
Bye. Okay, see ya. Bye.
Bye.
Can't cast that yet. That spell is That's still
So I guess we're not
can't cast
we're not
that yet.
leveling a healer to make sure I don't die when I'm doing this shit. Anyway, yeah, so this is probably gonna be another short stream just because like my head kind of hurt, mostly because I haven't eaten anything. But yeah, I got to level 20, so that's good. Did a bunch of quests, got a bunch of stuff done. Yeah, probably not gonna go back to Westfall for a little bit. Probably gonna start working on heading towards the wetlands and by extension Bendigo Harbor, so that I can travel, go acquire my friend over in
Can't cast that yet.
Timbuktu, Aberdeen. So yeah, I don't want to call a stream here in a minute. I'm just making my way back to Thelsamar so that I end in. Plenty of rested XP though.
That spell is
Uh,
I can't cast that yet.
but yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. It's not over just yet. I still gotta get to the end. I think I'm out of bug juice to make one of those blood sausage. I know. I have two. Um, but anyway, yeah. So this is still gonna remain like the stream character. I'm not gonna make a new one for the stream or anything, unless this fucker dies. In which case I will make another dwarf named Tanguish. But yeah, as far as like secondary characters and stuff, I'm sure like I know I've like you can see the names of them as I'm sending myself all kinds of stuff and whatnot. So I mean, you could tell I have other characters and whatnot. Oh shit, I should have sent that to I missed something. There we go. There we go. She's also my enchanter. I think that's everything. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Um, as far as any future streams go, uh, yeah, I'm not sure when they'll take place. I don't know
Hello.
if I'll switch to Saturday or Friday night. Um, I just don't know. Um, so we'll have to kind of
See you
see how
soon.
things go next week. Excuse me. When I start working. Um, from there, we'll we'll kind of see like how the streams are gonna work or how the streams are gonna look and everything. Probably still gonna play plenty of World of Warcraft because I'm having fun with it. It is. I know it's slowing down a little. It'll, you know, and inevitably it'll get a bit slower as I get higher levels and stuff. Just because I play it safe. Um, I'm sure there's people that want me to fucking live dangerously in it. I ain't gonna. Um, I don't want to fucking lose this character on a stream and then have to fucking start all the way over again. I know that's part of the fun. Um, but for me, the fun for it is just the risk of it, um, and also just being able to play classic WoW again. So, um, yeah, I don't know when we'll do it. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. But for right now, thanks for watching and have a good evening. Good, or what is it that Truman says? Good morning, good evening, and good night. Uh, or I think it's good afternoon, good evening, and good night. But anyway, have a good one. Thank you.